last session, our wonderful 5 adventurers arrived at the inn at the end of the road. Entering, they saw some very noble-looking bullywugs, a very, 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 how would you say, slozzled group of fairies, and after meeting the elderly bartender, managed to find themselves a booth. Ranik managed to notice and make himself noticed by a certain backward hands tiger fiend that he recognized as a creature called a Rakshasa, a very powerful, immortal, demon-like entity. After losing track of the demon and discovering it had moved behind him, several things all happened in quick succession. You listened in on a very drunken conversation between a knight and his two sort of young ladies trying to win his affection. And Ranik, clocked entering, was the brigand prince of Prismere, as he is known, one Argden Longscarf, the 7-foot tall Harangian who seemed to be carrying some sort of what looked like a hot branding iron in one hand and a small round shield on the other. He was wearing this long, glowing blue scarf that seemed to extend 15 feet out behind him and sort of float of its own accord. After a brief conversation with the Rakshasa, where you realize that he began the conversation by singing his usual song, and then proceeded to give him instructions to supposedly hunt down and deal with an unknown target. Ranik decided that it was in his best interest and the party's best interest to follow the two of them out. Upon getting to the door and seeing that the both of them were moving in different directions and that the end of the road was not stopping, he decided that the most intelligent thing to do, instead of staying with the party and continuing on the adventure and maybe collecting the information that he had there and using it to their advantage.
You don't add so much stuff.
No, it's fine. Bring the flavor.
He would
yes,
sprint out into the swamp and attempt to get himself killed.
An attempt he did.
He gave it a red hot go, but alas, some old friends who owed him a debt managed to come to his rescue, and he was returned safely to his adventuring party after a little bit of a scuffle with the fiend. You all went to bed, where Ranik had a less than pleasant dream.
That's the thing
involving the Rakshasa breaking in and killing him. So it is the following morning. You have all awoken. You are downstairs eating your breakfast, and the inn at the end of the road is sitting still at the edge of the swamp, ready to deposit you roughly 15 to 20 minutes walk away from the Brigands Tollway, your next stop on your journey to thither.
Just a quick question, Jay. We're still level 3s, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you did not level up, unfortunately.
I couldn't remember we started as level 2s or level 3s, so I just remember us leveling up.
Well, we got up to level 10. You just stayed at 3.
Do it.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Apparently, I'm good enough for a Rakshasa as at level 3.
You're fine.
I think
You're fine, dude. You don't need nothing else. You're good. You're level 3 for the rest of the campaign.
Okay, whoa.
Level 3 for life.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, everyone's level 3 at the moment. I started at level 2, leveled up to level 3. No, you guys are good. All good. So yeah, you're sitting down, eating your breakfast. Would any of you like to get anything done before you leave the inn at the end of the road?
So we're all eating breakfast together, like downstairs, sort of thing.
It's up to you whether or not you're eating it together.
Oh, okay.
But those of you who need to eat would have been supplied a meal as part of your stay.
Okay.
Let's head up.
Customarily, I eat my carbon-based friends' food.
Of course.
I would like, before I ask anybody, is this a place where I could get a basic adventurer's kit so that after my fall off the bridge, Luggage might have a rope of some kind? Because when I set up the character, I had to choose between the cleric kit and the adventurer kit, so I didn't start with any of the basic adventurer stuff. So if I can get one of those in trade or kind or something, Just wanted to know because we've got no money. So
You ask the. If you ask the woman there, she does tell you that she does not, unfortunately, have everything there to make a full adventurous kit. However, Sue does have 50 foot of rope that she could give to you if you are just seeking rope. She says she has plenty of rope that she's glad to hand some in your direction.
We tie it around Ranik so he doesn't run away
at
again.
no cost, of course.
at no cost.
No.
Okay,
I'll just cut it.
I'll gladly take that from Sue. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Go ahead and add 50 foot of hempen rope to your inventory. Oh, no. Thank you. So.
I'm interested to
Anything
know
else?
how Ranik's woken up this morning, given how we left at the end of last
Ranik
campaign.
has woken up.
Can you drop
First things
it?
first. He has woken up.
Jeez.
Ranik, my friend, you look, I don't know, sweaty, pale. Did you sleep well?
It was a good night's rest.
Really? I heard noises.
So did I. I
What do
got
you
killed a
mean?
few times while sleeping, but that's
What?
fine. You know, the norm.
What?
The norm. Rogue stuff.
You got killed while you're sleeping.
It was a dream.
Oh.
Let's just say
Oh.
the adventure I went on was a little mental scarring.
I see.
And we'll
But it
leave
was
it there.
just a dream.
Yes. Am I dead?
Insight check.
No, you need to roll.
I would like to ask if I can do an insight check.
It's just such a shame this conversation happens as you stand over Rennick's fresh grave.
Hey, Jay, you just told me.
No, Rennick he is alive and he is well. He is well rested, despite my best attempts.
So that's a no to the insight check.
You can make an insight check if you want.
I'd love to.
Actually,
Balls.
trying to be able to see what's wrong with my brain.
Oh.
11.
11. Rennick, are you hiding anything from them? It's up to you.
No, I believe I
It's
told
up
them
to you whether or
everything.
not you want to give me.
I think I thought I told them the whole story because when I came back, I was hurt and they were helping.
No,
me,
I'm insight
up.
checking about your dreams.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, my dream seriously was just the raw shotgun. I got killed.
Did he say anything?
No, not really. He just taunted me as he stabbed me through the chest, and I was pinned to the door. You know the use. It was a pretty good first date. You know,
No.
I'd
Do you
have
have your
anything.
pants on?
I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to leave that open to interpretation. I'm not going to tell you if I was facing forward or backwards. You know, I'm just saying.
I think we just found the name of the episode.
Let's just put it this way: I was pinned in a good way or not to the door.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Thanks, Egg.
Uh,
Thanks for putting that image for my character in my head.
Oh,
Backwards hand grabbed me by the shoulder.
that's what I was picturing.
Oh, I need the map. Do we have the map anywhere?
Yeah, I've got it on the stream if you want me to load it up.
I'm
Use
just
like
curious
a
because
shared
we're
in
quite
Discord.
close to the Bullywog.
you are, yes.
The
You
building is taking us
are-
to the Brigands Tollway.
Well, it camped outside because it won't go close. It won't go more than like 30 minutes.
The building's already stopped, so you guys
Yeah.
are
Because
about
we slept there
about
overnight, yeah?
15, 20 minutes or so walk. Yeah, you stayed overnight. She very graciously, given that
Near
you
downfall. That's the place.
freeing Zablina, in her words, will be payment enough for her services rendered. So she very kindly stopped for the evening for you all.
Okay.
That's okay.
I'm ready to leave whenever you have finished.
I'm prepared to
ingesting.
go.
That's okay.
Does anyone recall the name of the Bullywog we are seeking?
Oh crap! Where's my note?
Oh, I've got that way back in my notes.
I have Clapperclaw written down. Is that?
Yes, you were told you were not seeking a bullywug. You were seeking the bullywug settlement. Yes, Clapperclaw, however, is a
Oh, he's a
he was
scarecrow.
Oh
described
God,
as a
the scare.
strange
Yeah,
scarecrow-like
yeah.
creature. That is
Can't
who
read
you
my
were seeking.
writing. It just says
He is written
animated
down.
scarecrow or animated scarecrow. I'm hoping it's animated.
It
Oh,
is
those notes are
animated.
far gone. Like, where the fuck did I put
Out of
that?
RP, I am a little bit concerned that the Rakshasa, who we don't know the name of, was talking about the. This is out of the storyline. Out of was talking about that Tin Man. Bit concerning.
Well,
Oh yeah, I didn't, good sight there, but I didn't even think about that.
Well, I'm bringing it up because you did say you told us everything, so I'm assuming that was part of everything. If it's not, Jay, I can strike it from my notes if you want me to.
no, your notes are your own.
Okay. I'm
So,
ready to leave whenever all of you
would
have
you all like
finished
to
eating.
leave the
We
inn or-
leave. We leave.
Okay.
Do we
You
need to get on our raft?
leave.
Or...
Oh, after
yeah,
this
we do have our
morning-
boats.
Yes, you will for about 5 minutes, but you'll be traveling primarily by land. It seems the water has dropped enough that you can walk.
Okay.
What was that? Sorry, Albert.
Is it our raft? Just
Yes.
It
By
is now.
association, yes, it is
Salvage
our raft
rights.
now.
Salvage rights.
Raft laws are quite ambiguous, so we're all good.
I don't see any BMV
are
here.
they?
It's a floating
Because
currency. It's
The
fine.
laws here aren't very ambiguous.
Ranik, do you train with Ms. Snack, your wonderful fairy friend, this morning?
Because we're training her to
Sure.
use the sword.
Yes, we're still
Yep.
trying to get
Yes,
it.
yes.
You sheath the sword at the end of training Ms. Snack.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And before you leave, you sort of take it out to clean it and sharpen it. And the next time you draw it, you hear loudly in your head, "Your valor will not be forgotten."
Yes.
I want to actually, because I forgot about this from last time, because I'm still waking up. I want to tell them about how I heard your valor will not be forgotten, even though everyone was still asleep, and she wasn't supposed to normally hear it.
Yeah.
That seems. Was that when you were dreaming? Impaled
No, it was
against
when I
your
was
door?
awake.
Yeah. Did you have your
I
pants?
was
on?
alive, so I don't
Did
think
you
I was
have your
dreaming.
pants on?
It's just as good the second time.
I had never told you guys what the status of my
So
pants during
Ms.
those
Snack,
dreams.
you can go ahead and add proficiency with long swords to your character. So on the left-hand side, you should see all of your various armor and language proficiencies.
Very clap for the
If you
fairies.
click on that little box on the left-hand side of D&D Beyond, you should be able to add a new weapon proficiency, and you want to add long swords into that little box.
There we go.
And you
Yeah,
are
I'm
from here on out
lost.
considered.
Oh.
Okay, so on the left side of your D&D Beyond page,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
you'll
yeah.
see sort of like, underneath your saving throws and that, you'll see where all your different proficiencies are. If you click on the weapons there, it should bring up another little side tab. And you should be able to add a custom proficiency.
It's
Yes.
the little cogwheels
Into
at the
the-
bottom. Proficiencies and languages.
Yeah,
I
little
think.
cogwheel.
Yeah, custom weapon. While
And
she's
then what
doing
do I
that,
add?
oh,
Long
sorry.
sword.
Longsword. Yep. There should be a drop down menu that lets you sort of pick pre-made ones. You just want to get the drop down menu down and make sure
Why
you
are you
pick
doing
weapon longsword.
Okay, I think I've done it.
And
Jay,
then
may I
you
just
should-
address?
now when you
sorry.
equip the longsword? Yes.
Can I just address something that Egg brought up that may have slipped by in the conversation about pants? With Albert, would that be okay? Once you've sorted
go
that,
ahead.
because
Yeah,
we're on the
yeah.
raft. Albert, the rule of ownership is that we don't steal. This raft was neither tethered nor attended. It was washed up against a tree, and its pole was found some way away. It was not stolen. No rules have been broken.
I thought we fashioned our own pole.
You fashioned one, and I
Side
found the other one.
No, I
Dante,
looked down
what
at
did you
Dante.
just put
I looked down at
on
Dante. Really, bro? You're gonna do me
your
dirty like that?
webcam?
You're gonna do me dirty like that?
I don't know. You were
on
fashioning
stream?
poles. Like, come on.
I don't think that's accurate, Dante.
Also, you need to move it a little bit to the right, Dante.
Anyway, that just wanted to sort that out with Albert. He doesn't seem like he's too concerned now, so that's good.
All right.
All
Whatever
you
helps
see is
you sleep
pants
at night,
status
man.
and
I am unable to sleep.
fucking look away for 5 seconds.
Sure.
I don't know why my pants are such a hot note.
You never know.
All right, so
So, moving through the marsh. Sorry, the swamp. A foggy marsh stretches out in front of you. After about 15-20 minutes of walking, you begin to see rickety causeways made of wooden planks that form a wide web-like structure around the bog that you're moving through. 300 feet in front of you, as if sort of almost appearing out of the thick tree line. Many of these causeways begin to converge on an enormous ivy-covered tree stump that rises a good 10 feet above the 20-foot-high fog bank that seems to enshroud the outside of it. So it's almost like this strange, like, web-like lattice work of wooden causeways around a massive, enormous tree stump at the center. You guys would know that this is known as the Brigands Tollway.
Ooh.
So,
That looks
would
cool.
you guys like to attempt to travel through the actual tollway itself? Would you like to go around the tollway? How would you like to proceed?
We go through it.
Is that the
We
way the
follow our
path leads,
valiant
or is
leader,
there
Bert.
alternate options?
There's not really a set path. You guys know that on the other side of the tollway is Downfall, where you need to be. So, how you reach Downfall is entirely up to you.
The lives of children are at stake, and this has been told that it's the fastest way to clap a claw the Tin Man. I vote that we go through.
What could go wrong?
as long as we don't run
Okay.
into our friend the Rush Hossa.
Whose friend?
No one's.
Slowly, you begin moving across the causeway, and it's eerie and quiet. All of you are on edge. You know that this is an area that is inhabited. This is sort of like the base of operations of the hare brigands that you encountered when you first entered. Creatures that have made themselves. It's known that you know that they're not necessarily friendly towards the five of you at the moment. However, it's quiet at the moment, it seems. There's not a hair or hoof in sight, but after a moment you begin to realize that not only is there not a hair or a hoof, there's also no birds. There's no frogs or fireflies. There's no swamp life of any kind. There's no bugs in the distance, no flying creatures overhead. It is deathly silent. And an odd feeling after about 10 minutes of trying to walk through this area suddenly comes over you as you become aware that somewhere along the way, a hunched figure in a ratty brown cloak, hood up, has just sort of joined your group.
We've all noticed this.
You all just sort of start to clock that there's one too many people. You don't stop walking. You just sort of like look over and you're like, who's this? They're just sort of
Stop.
in the middle of your group. They're right in the center of all of you.
Stop, circle
They've
up.
sort of-
Who the fuck are you?
So we're just gonna make a wall around.
All of a sudden, he casts off his cloak with a brandishing flourish, revealing the 15-foot-long bright blue scarf, holding a hot branding iron in one hand and a small round shield. He jumps and jumps as he leaps over your heads, and the sounds of raucous bagpipes begin to play in the distance as Ogden Longscarf begins to sing his song as he bounds around you merrily and happily.
I want to check myself to make sure you didn't steal anything from me.
Can we get a pants check, please?
I'm pretty sure that Ogden does not wear pants.
No,
the
for
contrary.
Ranik.
Oh,
You see coming out from behind a couple of the trees are two skiffs, two small boats.
Roll
Each
D20
one
for you.
contains 4 herringans, 3 of which are currently holding.
A natty 1 on my pants roll. You take that as you will.
I need my
Make sure I've
action
got
shortcut
my
sheet.
details right for
I have
this.
my action shortcut sheet. Oh yes.
I've got mine too now.
We're not in combat, are we?
Not yet.
Not yet. But I learnt from last time with you.
No. I'm okay with not being in combat.
What?
I got to use my daggers. No, I'm okay with not being in combat.
Yes,
just
but I
really
haven't
wanna
used
use
my
daggers.
axes.
I'm
I
not
am
saying
okay.
I'm not saying we will be in combat.
Skiffs that come out from the sides. Okay. 3 Harringans on either one are holding clubs, and 2 on each one are holding short bows.
How many skiffs were there? Sorry, that cut out a little
4.
bit. Okay.
As they 2. There are 2.
Oh, I thought you said there were 4.
Cut 2. Okay. So there's 4 with clubs and 4 with bows. And Harrington.
There are 2 skiffs.
Sorry, Harrington, Longstaff.
No. So there's 2 skiffs. Sorry, my internet's being
So-
annoying.
3 total.
So there are 2 skiffs. And
You cut out for me, Jay.
Yeah.
Yep. I've lost you as well.
All I heard was 2
No.
skips.
Optus, pull your heads in.
Nope. There he was, and he's gone.
Yeah, we ain't
3.
getting you, brother.
So separately, each skiff comprises.
All right.
Teams
What
can't-
I've. Oh, he was back. Yep, 2 skiffs.
Oh, hang on.
What
I'm
I've
gonna go
put
with. There's a group. Let's go with the group. There's a
Yep, so
group.
there's 2 skiffs. So we've got 4 club bearers, 4
Can
bow
you hear-
wielders, and we've got Longstaff as well.
Somebody.
That's what
I
I've got.
suggest we use our normal Albert to do the talking.
Oh, yes.
Even though I'm very good at persuasion, I think this would be more fun.
What?
I'm good at persuasion and deception, but let's do
Hello.
this. Let's do this.
Lily just said that Jay's catching up. Oh, Jay, you're back. I heard the hello.
Now be like, hey, they look like that Ross we took.
Okay, cool.
from the-
You guys did hear the hello.
Yes, heard the hello.
So, cool. There are 2 skiffs. Okay, each skiff has 4 Harringans in it.
Ah,
Each of those 2 groups is comprised of 3 with clubs, 1 with a crossbow. So 2
That's true.
crossbowmen, 6 with clubs, and Ogden himself,
Who's on foot, regaling us with his battle cry.
who is on foot in front of you. He's bounding around and leaping around you with.
So
A
he's
great
no
deal of
longer in the
glee at the
center.
moment.
He's no longer in the center of our circle.
No, he leapt about 20 feet into the air over you guys.
Fuck.
Yeah, when we clocked him and then turned around and tried to confront him, he said, "Nah, yeet."
Sort of,
Right.
you see him stand there as he twirls his branding iron and points it at the group and says, "Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna be taking your belongings if you want, and we're gonna beat you black and blue."
No, we don't want that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm voting Egg out of the spokesman role.
No, they got it could be black and blue. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
I am not.
You don't
part
want
of
this
the
heat,
belonging.
boyos. You don't want this heat.
We don't
I
have
will
time
point
for
out
this.
that you guys don't see any paint this time. I will clarify. There does not appear to be paint, black and blue
Ah.
paint this time. This one appears far more violent than the last time that we're going to beat you black and blue.
We don't have time for this.
I'm gonna try to intimidate them.
Yeah, sure.
Not
Take
intimidate,
no,
You
wrong
see-
word. Wrong
just
word.
right.
Persuade them. I read the wrong skill.
What are you going to say to them, Ranik?
I'm just gonna try to persuade them into saying that we have nothing. Yeah,
You
we don't
know,
have much
Jay's not
here,
going to
but
let you get
here.
away with that. You need to
Dang
be more
it,
detailed.
I don't
Okay.
You
want
can't
to.
just say, I'm going to try and persuade him. Like,
Rennie-
no, he's going to want to hear how you're going to persuade him. Get into it,
Yeah, I
son.
know.
Ranik,
Tell me
you,
a
s-
story.
I was hoping
you
I'll get a
step-
break.
what do you Yeah, what do you say to him? What? How do you convince him that you don't have anything?
Oh God. Well, I just got my button back. I can offer him my button. Yeah, I'll offer my button. It's like this is all I got. I just got my button back from a goblin I gave to her earlier. Is this good
Could you
enough for us to
please
pass
roll
through?
me a deception check? Because that button is not the only thing your group has on you. They
You
can
don't
see
know
your
that.
backpacks. Make me a deception check.
Full of buttons.
That is a 9,
Well-
a 4 plus 9, a total of 9. Sorry, 4 plus 5, total of 9. Did I say that wrong?
You did.
Whatever.
I was going to say
You
that's not
rolled
how
a
math
9.
works.
Oh, you got
So-
a total of 9, sorry.
A total of 9.
You step forward, claiming that the button is your only possession. Ogden sort of takes a step forward and says, "It's your last chance. Look, we got you outnumbered. So either we're going to beat you black and blue, knock you out, and take your things, or you're going to hand over your things, turn around, go back to where you came from. Either way, we get your things."
What was the name of
What's
that
it gonna
scarecrow
be?
again that we're trying to go see?
Clapperclaw.
Yeah.
Claw. Well, we're just trying to go see Claw. We need to talk to him so we can go to hither. Is it hither? Or
Your.
thither?
Are we going to your, the mountainous region?
Yes. And I don't. Yeah, we're just trying to pass through and talk to him.
I
So
don't
please
think he
just-
cares.
Yes, but I'm trying to let Jay give me a reason to use
We're
persuasion.
trying to get through to Downfall.
Yes,
Is where
keep-
we're trying to get to.
Ogden sort of stands up and cocks his head at you confusedly. He looks at his two groups and says, This is a rob. Are you trying to talk your way out of a robbery?
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to rob you. And your response was to just be like, I'd rather you didn't. And you think that's going to work.
We have a
I think the
nobler
DM
plan
might give me a
than
shot.
this. We
checked with my
can't
understudy.
watch
They're not
whatever
tingling,
this
so it's a solid
petty
meh.
squabbles is. We don't have time for this. We wish to have pass through. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire other than this ridiculous need to be a bully?
Do you really want all of our stuff? It's not very
We
good
have no
stuff.
He
money.
turns around.
All
He
of that
turns
stuff?
back around and
We
says,
literally have no money.
He turns back around and says, You know what I want? I want all your belongings. I've told you that once before.
We can't have them. We don't have
Hey,
time for this.
Yeah, have this
Jay, I have
raft.
a
The lives
question.
of children are at stake.
So,
Can have
That's
luggage.
hardly my problem.
Jay, when I form my psychic daggers, do they disappear once I let go of them?
Once they're in the target, they disappear.
Once they're in the target.
Once they've done the damage.
Okay, so can I just have a bunch of them in my hands if I wanted?
You could summon the manifestation of one, yeah.
Well, what happens if I wanted like 10 in my hands? Could I have 10?
What happens when he gives
No,
them to someone
that's not
else?
really how.
That's what I was
it
trying to do. I was just gonna give him a
Yeah,
shit ton of
that's-
daggers.
That's not.
I think it's a concentration
really-
spell.
Not really how the spell works. Like the
I
ability
know, that's
works.
why I was
not-
asking for clarification.
Just hand him a dagger, gets a very steady nosebleed as he takes it off you.
All right, I'm gonna give him my I think I have 2 daggers, normal daggers. I'm gonna say, here, I got these 2. They're family given to me. You can have these, and we'll go on our merry way.
He points his branding iron at you and says, "Boys, take care of them, would you?" As the skiffs turn and the 8 different Harangians begin to depart onto the causeway around you, could I please have, for the first time, everyone roll initiative? Just roll
Woo-ha!
initiative, hold on to your numbers, and I'll ask you for them in just a moment, guys.
Where's initiative?
It's next to the armor class. The big armor class button.
Gotcha. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Holy shit! There's a dwarf who's been itching for a fight. He's ready to jump out
Bang.
of his car. He's pulled his shirt off. He's ready.
You know, I remember Jay saying we can go through this whole thing without getting into a fight.
Yeah, he was wrong.
You killed that when you got into a fight with the Rakshasa dude. It was.
Oh
it
yeah,
was
but
over
that's
for
just
everyone.
sub stuff. That's just sub stuff, you know.
No. That was our first initiative roll.
It was my first initiative.
It was our
roll.
party's first initiative roll.
Yeah, you could have told him that you made friends with him and then, like, say, oh, Well, if like you don't
Hey,
let
you
us
know
go,
that story too.
we'll-
You know, you could have said that.
You could have just
No.
told him you misinterpreted
you
the
could have
wink.
just said that too. I withheld no information from y'all,
Could've.
Yeah, that's what I was checking before. I got that down.
except for about my pants status during that dream. You guys will never know that.
Oh, come on.
Gotta leave you in suspense, Dante. Come on.
Just like your pants.
Always suspended in suspense. Will my belts come off or no? We'll never know.
Wait, there's a belt involved?
Who doesn't wear a belt?
Alright.
We need
Okay,
to be smart about how we target these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Luggage.
So,
we can see your character sheet on the stream.
did
so
anyone get
you're
above
not-
20?
No.
I got 19
Big
and
Racer's got
Snack
20.
What if you got right on 20?
Yeah, Miss Snack, you got right on 20. 20 or above, basically. I don't
Missed
normally
it
do
by
all this
that
for
much.
the stream. Okay, Miss Snack is a 20. Luggage, what did you get?
6.
Ooh, luggage.
Yep. I feel
Going
ya.
last.
Okay.
That's not awful for the healer, though. I'm okay with that.
No, all good. Albert, what do you got, man?
5.
5. Albert. Making luggage look good.
So
Luggage makes
And-
himself look good.
Now
Zenfire.
that's style.
19.
19. Very good, sir. This group might have a chance yet. Ranik?
Fills me with fucking
I've already
optimism.
used all my good rolls, so I think I got a 12.
That's not
I
too
have not rolled
bad.
above a 10 today.
That's middle of the road for your group. You're right in the center of yours. Unfortunately, the hares did not roll as poorly as you guys did.
Hope they roll shit when they attack.
Okay, so right, Ogden. Oh, I almost forgot Ogden.
Oh, I thought he fucked off.
No, he's still there. He seems raring and ready to go for a fight. He seems riled up. Like I said, he's
Yeah.
gonna beat you black. He wants to beat you black and blue, guys.
I just want
So
to say
starting off
we don't-
initiative as you
we
walk
don't-
into.
we do
Yep.
non-lethal damage. We're not trying to kill them. We're just trying
What?
to defend ourselves.
You've changed, man.
Yes, I changed.
Oh,
Yes, I
man.
changed.
they're not trying to kill us either, so
The man
just
who
trying to
attacks
rob
with
us.
pure psionic energy is gonna try to not kill his enemies. Good luck.
You know, that's when I get them close, I'll just go, miss the heart. I don't have to always kill them. They're not like they're bleeding.
So,
Fine.
as you
It's
all
fine.
draw weapons, Ms. Snack, you're up first.
Ooh.
Trying to become a
Lovely.
murder hobo.
You have standing in front of you currently Ogden Longscarf. He's about 15 feet in front of you, and to your left and right you have three brigands holding a club, and one holding a small crossbow, and the same thing on the opposite side of you.
How far away are they on either side of us?
They're about 30 feet or so.
Either side, okay.
Either side's
Yeah,
about 30
same
foot
thing
away
on either
from the
side.
main guy.
Anything
Um,
behind us, just out of curiosity?
No, nothing behind. The way you came seems clear for the moment.
Okay, Jay, just so I can sketch this out, where did we end up shape-wise? Because we were on like the walkway. We had
guys are
Ogden in
standing
our
on-
center, so how do you have us pictured? Because we
You
sort of
guys-
circle up around him.
You guys are standing on sort of like a 30-foot sort of like square platform at the moment, where they sort of like
Mhm.
waited until you were here to sort of like ambush you, so you have a bit of room.
Mhm.
There is
So is Ogden
to
on
the
the
left.
edge of that 30-foot platform?
yes, he is on the very edge of the 30-foot platform. Behind him there is a 5-foot wide, another one of those causeways. So the ones that you've been walking on the entire time are 5-foot wide, so you've had to walk single file. There's a 5-foot wide causeway that extends behind him. There's one back the way you came as well, again 5-foot wide. And there are
Yep.
2 on either side of you. Each one of those is about 15-foot wide, and they extend, about 30 feet to So it's about 30 feet to
The
each of the
skiffs?
group on each side from where you are.
Yep.
Yep. They've essentially parked the skiffs, gotten out of them as Ogden's been talking, and are standing on the walkway, sort of ready to charge you guys. And
Ogden's
then
at
they
one
extend
end.
So
further
if they're
beyond.
30 feet away there, then they're not on that square though, yeah?
No, they're on the walkway. They're on the 15.
So they're a
foot wide
further
sort of
30 feet.
walkway.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, they're 30 feet away.
But Ogden's not.
No, he's
Ogden's
15
not.
feet in front of
Ogden's
us.
only about
and
15
5 feet
feet, but
behind
he
him, there's
seems-
a wall.
No, there's no wall. Oh, walkway. Sorry, yeah.
Walkway.
My bad.
And are we arrayed like a cross with the walkway
That's up to you
our
guys.
back?
How you
Are
guys?
we-
How you guys are
Well,
standing
we
at
would
start
still
of
be in
combat
the
is sort of-
circle, wouldn't we? Because we
Yeah,
rallied
we're in a
around the
circle.
family with a pocket full of
I
shells
always
and it didn't
imagine at
work.
the beginning of combat there's sort of like a quick 3-second period where everyone sort of like panics. So your characters are sort of arranged wherever they sort of like have stepped to sort of be ready for a fight. It's up to you guys, sort of thing. Theater of the mind. We're gonna play this combat very loosely in terms of where you guys can and can't get to.
All right.
So anyway, I just started blasting.
I'm going to step forward in front of wherever Miss Snack is as one of our squishies, and have my mace at the ready.
I assume everyone has already. You've drawn weapons. You're sort of readying spells, whatever you want to have ready for your turn. So with Ogden in front of you, each group to the left and right, and the exit behind you clear if you decide to flee. Ms. Snack, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna actually cast a spell.
What would you
on
like to
a
cast?
particular person. Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers, yep.
And I want to cast that on the leader dude.
On Ogden.
So what kind of saving throw do I have to make for Dissonant Whispers? Is it Wisdom?
I'm actually not sure.
It's
just
okay.
says-
I know that it's Wisdom. It's all good.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay. It's a Wisdom saving throw. So instead of attacking for that spell, he has to try to resist it. In which case, it's him who rolls.
Oh
on it.
yeah, Wisdom. I've
What
just
is
spotted
your?
it.
Yeah. It's usually like sort of like in the. It's either in the description. It's usually in the first line or two what saving throw they have to make, or it'll be on D&D
Yeah.
Beyond where it has what other attacks are for spells. It'll have that in there.
Okay.
What is your save DC for that?
DC.
What
Where
number
is
does he
that?
have to be?
Where do you find that? I don't know that one.
That'll
you
be
go,
on your
skills.
spells page. It'll be up
Okay,
the
is that where it
This
says
time range hit and /DC.
Oh.
It'll say con or
13.
whatever.
13.
So he has to beat a 13. Okay. So that is a 6 plus 4 for 10. That is a failure.
Yes!
So he takes. So he
So I've got to
takes
roll my
3D
dice now.
Yeah, he takes 3d6 psychic damage, and he must
Come on.
immediately use his reaction, if it's available, which it is, to move as far as his speed allows him to.
That's pretty far for a
does
bloody
not-
sketched up rabbit on crack, isn't it?
He's wearing his scarf, so you guys are about to see him in 6 seconds run 70 feet.
Holy shit.
Wonderful.
Sorry. So
Away
he's
or up or
disappearing.
down?
You said away, so it'd be disappearing down the walkway behind him. Is that right?
He essentially has to get as far away from Snack, specifically, like Mizz Snack, as he possibly can. Which
Do
would
any
be...
What's
of
the
us-
duration of that?
Are any of us in reach of him where we can take advantage of him running
No.
away?
70,
I'm afraid not. Unless one of you
85
is
feet
using-
away.
Unless one of you is using a pike or a glaive and is within 10 feet of him, no. They're the only
No.
weapons that have reach
you're
that can
tall,
sort of
bro, but
hit
really?
things out of melee range.
All right, Race. All right, Snack. Roll them up.
What damage are we looking at?
Hit the damage on it.
Alright, hang on. Can I just click the button and it'll do
Yeah,
it?
you can just click the
Yeah,
button where
yeah.
it does damage.
Under effect. I think it is. Is it
Oh,
effect?
that sucked. That was only 9.
That's all right.
How
That's
long-
still 9
Snack,
damage.
how long does this spell last?
It's instantaneous. So basically, it's the single effect essentially. So he moves away, and that's it pretty much. It's not like a fear effect where he has to stay away
So
from
he'll
her.
come back. Okay.
He can come back, yeah, but she's essentially made him flee for now. Ogden, what is your dissonant wisp? What does your spell look like, Ms. Snack, as you cast it at him?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
Snack,
whisper a melody at him.
you whisper a
towards
melody.
his
If
direction.
I was a meaner DM, I might ask what the melody is, but I won't.
Oh, how not?
Don't worry.
Start doing carnival music.
By the time I'm done with you guys, you'll all be singing on stream.
Pretty
if I
sure
have
it
my
was.
way.
Dun, 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 dun,
I was trying to change the tune.
dun, 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 dun,
No, I'd probably do Jaws. Dun, dun.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Does anyone know the theme for Watership Down? Because they're rabbits, so you know.
Snack, you place a hand on your chest and you begin to sing this discordant melody. The rest of you hear this beautiful voice begin to emanate from Snack's fairly small fairy body. You watch as Ogden sort of begins to frown and his eyes go wide and he looks terrified for a moment. And Ranik, what's your passive perception, if I might ask?
My passive perception is 13.
And Albert, what's yours?
Enough?
Well, to try, I guess.
Yeah, 10.
10. Zenfire?
My passive wisdom perception is 10.
10. Luggage?
13.
13. And Snack, just so I have it for later. I know I had it written on a piece of paper, but...
10.
10? Okay. Luggage and Ranik, both of you see standing on his shoulder, just very briefly, you see a little gingerbread man. And you see him very carefully lean into Ogden's ear and just whisper, "Do you know the Muffin Man?" Ogden screams, turns, and leaps as fast as he can in the other direction. He is gone. He is out of view through the mists of this area. Miss Snap, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I might have a new episode name. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
For some reason, I was imagining. Have you guys seen
Shit.
There's a film the film Krampus with Adam Scott, I think it has.
No, I
No,
haven't.
Yeah.
I've seen
I was thinking of
I've
Shrek.
Oh yeah,
There-
Shrek
no,
18,000 times.
Yeah.
I was picturing the Muffin Man with no legs. It was dingy. It was
No, there's
The
a scene in
Muffin Man version of
Krampus
Ginger.
where they have to fight like it's a horror movie. They have to fight gingerbread men who have like candy canes that have been sharpened with like sharpened teeth and everything. For some reason, that's just what I was imagining. Anyway, so Snack, that is your action. Would you like to move or use your bonus action for anything?
I have a bonus action.
Yes. So if you go to your main page on D&D Beyond, like the main bit where it says your actions, you'll actually see under that there's a few little like subcategories. You have like you can action, reaction, stuff like that. If you hit bonus action, it'll actually show you specific things that you can do with your bonus action. There might be some spells that can be cast as a bonus action, or you might have some abilities you can activate if you want to. Yeah, every turn you get your movement, an action, and a bonus action.
between your next turn. There's a cheat sheet.
No, I
in the
think I
Discord.
need a snack.
You cast the spell. It's really hard, guys. Come on.
Very subtly, Ranik and Luggage, you're the only ones who, as you see that gingerbread man disappear into a wisp of like rainbow smoke, you watch as Miss Snack just very subtly pulls up a gingerbread man and just bites off its head. And then
Ooh,
just
asserting
slides it.
dominance.
Yeah.
Asserting dominance.
Is that the end of your turn, Snack?
Yep. Sure is.
Okay. Zenfire, you're
deserve
up.
my
Ranik,
snack.
you will be going next.
Righto.
Out of the Zenfire. Ogden runs. You see Ogden. You don't know why, but Ogden just. You hear Miss Snack like sing a song, and Ogden screams and moves 70 feet as far away from you guys as he can get. He is 85 feet away. He has disappeared into the mist, and you guys cannot see him.
Quick question: when that gingerbread did that, did it look like he could continue running away from us?
The gingerbread disappeared. You don't know. You're not sure as to the nature of the spell cast.
Oh, okay, okay. I get it now.
Yeah, you guys aren't entirely sure what spell was cast, so I can't. From a character standpoint, your characters are unaware as to what effect is currently occurring to him. So Zenfire, what will you be doing? You have your two groups of brigands slowly moving in on you. They're sort of like leaning down, like clicking to the left and right in unison as they walk at you too. It's menacing.
Sorry, I'm just
Wouldn't
thinking-
use the word menacing to describe that.
See, what you're saying is they're beatniks.
Yes.
Do they have switchblades too?
Warrior, warrior. Apparently, we're fighting non-lethal, which is really hard for the bloke that has fucking axes and axes.
You just use the
I would
flat
like
side
to
of
point
the
out.
axe.
I don't think we don't need
I
to
was gonna
fight non-lethally.
Someone said fight non-lethally. You can. This might shock you, I know, but you can choose to not do that.
What?
And yeah.
I'm waiting for others to respond to a message.
Oh, I
regarding
did-
our directions.
Oh, right. Okay.
Otherwise, I'm about to just
Yes,
fucking
they can
beat
do
up a storm.
non-lethal.
Okay,
Any weapon can do non-lethal.
cool. Okay. So-
within reason.
Within reason, yes.
reason. I would argue that if Ranik throws a psionic blade at someone, their brain's probably going to explode whether it's trying to be non-lethal or not.
I can use the fucking the handle of it like a stun.
It's a psionic blade. It has no tangible handle. It's all energy.
Dude, it's
Technically, it
all
doesn't have a
weapon.
tangible blade either. If we're going off that stance.
Are you really arguing with God?
Yes.
Seriously? The
Why would you
God who
do
let
this?
you
It
live
is
last
the
week?
embodiment of psychic energy. God damn it.
I like to have my cake and eat it too. Okay.
They are bullies.
But
They
when you
stole
cut that
Jingle
cake, do you
Jangle's
do it with a real
keys.
knife or an imaginary one?
They've threatened our lives.
Use my hand knife.
Deal with them and let Luxon sort them out.
I'm just
Do
trying to
as you
see.
My
I
patience
can't
with
use
these
my
creatures
sidekick
is over.
blade.
So, Zenfire.
Yes, so I intend to attack. I'm just looking at the disarming attack to see. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just go with that.
So,
Okay.
yep.
It's a maneuver.
Yep, so the way it normally works is you still make your normal attack. If it
Yes.
hits, you add the extra maneuver die worth of damage, and he has to make a
I
I
have
think
to
it's
roll a.
strength saving
Oh
throw.
no, that's a superiority die. I can do that. So I can do a maneuver and a combat superiority.
No, so combat superiority and a maneuver are the same thing. So you have superiority dice, you have a pool of them. I think you'll have so many at this level. And when you
Yep,
do a maneuver,
four.
you spend
Yeah,
one of those dice.
Mm-hmm.
They're sort of like the
Right.
currency
So
that's used.
a
to
maneuver
build.
is the combat superiority. Or the
Yes.
combat.
Yes.
Gotcha. It's a type of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I think disarming you will get to do so the way I think disarming works is you make your normal attack. You get to add if you hit the die, the combat superiority die, you actually get to roll that as well as the normal damage.
Yep.
And add that die to the damage, and he has to make a saving throw or lose his weapon.
Cool. Yeah, because
Or
it's a
something
saving.
is
It's a saving throw. Hang on, if it's disarm. Burp. I just read it.
I just
It's a
realized
saving.
how
It's a strength saving throw. Yeah, it says 13 or something. I
Okay.
think so.
Go ahead and make your attack. Who
Okay.
are you attacking first?
Well, so I've pulled out both of my throwing axes, Yeetus and Deletus, and I am spinning them round in anticipation to hurl them towards the brigands on the left of me, specifically aiming for the one on the far left with the crossbow and the one in the middle with a club. My intention is to,
Okey-dokey.
I don't know, low-key lop an arm off that's holding it, something like that. Or just,
So go
just
ahead and
generally
make your-
disarming.
Easy. Go ahead and make your attack roll with one of your hand
Okay.
axes.
Well, I throw them both at the same time.
Yep. So the way, do you know how two-weapon fighting works, Dante?
No, I just yell fucking yeet and throw two axes.
So the way
Pretty
that it
much.
works is you make your attack action. So you make one attack for the first one. 'Cause you have
Okay, so
extra
it's
attack,
separate.
it's-
Cool.
Yep.
Gotcha,
And then the
gotcha.
second one is actually the second one, your offhanded weapon, that actually uses your bonus action to make that attack.
Got you. Alright, I just need to... Where's my attack? Why is it saying great
are
axe?
you-
Because it's supposed to be
out of
two-handed throwing axes, so...
curiosity, Are you going to be using disarming strike on both of these if they hit?
Am I able to do that? Because I thought it was only one.
If it's only one, then only one. But I just wasn't sure if you could use it.
What
on
does it
both.
say? It says when you hit with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to add to the damage and the disarming target if it fails. And I guess I have 4 slots, so theoretically I could do
I'm
2.
Pretty sure anytime you hit with an attack, you can spend 1 no matter what.
Yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
sure it
Cool.
says
As long as I have
when
them. Yep. Got
Yeah.
you. Got you.
It's a finite resource. You sort of need to make sure it's kind of your class's whole thing at the moment.
Got
So
you.
just
I'm just trying to bloody equip my hand axes, sorry, rather than my great axe, because that's
all
what it
good.
should have been. Right, good, done. Okay, so I am going to
first attack
first
at the
attack.
crossbow.
Oh fuck! Really?
What do we get?
8.
8. You spin and twirl the crossbow in your hand, launch it forward
Yoink!
through the mist. The crossbowman.
So the sound that the
does
axe
step.
goes is yeah.
Oh, of course it does. You yeet.
It's a family
Yeetus
trait.
and yeets itself through the air. The hair manages to duck to the left, barely missing
Bastard.
with the blow. You bring your other hand back and throw Deletus. Are you going to throw Deletus at the same target given that you missed? Or are you still
No,
gonna
I
go for
already
it?
anticipated throwing it at the middle one, so I'm going to commit to that.
Okie dokie, go ahead and make your next attack.
While he's doing the roll, what side did I
19.
missed whether it was our right or left?
Left.
Okay, thank you.
19, sorry.
19? Yeah, that will definitely hit.
Alright,
Jesus, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
9. And of course,
9
I
points
am
of
also going to roll for disarm as well.
Okie dokie. I need to know, are you guys still attacking them non-lethally? Are you, Zenfire, alone with no conversation,
Look.
are you, Zenfire, going to attack non-lethally?
I'm pretty happy for them to, I don't know, be concussed semi, for a decent amount of time.
Okay.
Long
I
enough
need
for
a
us to
definitive
finish a
answer.
battle, go tie
Non-lethal,
them up, and whatever else
or are you
if
just
required.
So non-lethal?
Maim? Yeah, I suppose non-lethal. Yeah, so I don't
Non-lethal?
have
Okay.
intents to kill them. I just want to fuck
just-
their shit up.
Yeah, I just needed a definitive answer because
no
otherwise
kill. There
this
we go.
Haranguian was about to die.
Okay, well, yeah, no. So,
You
no death.
You bring Deletus back and launch it through the air. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna disarm him. You watch as Deletus, he brings up his club. Deletus knocks the club from his hand, connects with the temple of the Haranguian, and he drops to the ground like a sack of potatoes. Just immediate.
Nice.
Eyes roll back in his head on the ground, and you...
Probably don't need the disarm extra bit then, do I?
Yeah. I'll say you don't use that one.
Okay, cool.
I'll allow you to...
Thanks.
I think you're meant to... You can say after it hits whether or not you want to use it. I'm pretty
Got you.
sure. So, I'll be nice and let you know that you defeat that one.
All right. Well, in that case, then I hang on. Oh no, that's not gonna. That's just gonna make it worse. He's just gonna be more not dead. Okay. What am I doing next? I've had actions. I can't recall. I can't Yeetus Retreatus because reasons.
No, you can't, I'm afraid.
We see there's a family background there. Like, my uncle can, but I can't.
Can we cover that after?
Yeah. I'm just looking at bonus actions. Sorry.
You've used your bonus action already, I'm afraid.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yes,
because
so
it's
the way
two-handed
that
fighting.
you-
Gotcha. Two-handed
Yeah.
fighting. Gotcha.
Until you have at level 5 you get extra attack, and then your action is 2 attacks,
Okay.
and your bonus action can be a third. But the way that it works at this level,
Then I can reaction. No, not on my turn. All right, all good. I guess I'm done.
okay, Zenfire, you launch your 2 hand axes. One miss, but one clocks someone straight in the head. He drops to the ground. As he does, the group all look at each other and say, "Get him, boys!" And that group that you just knocked one of their friends out of will attack. So
there's
the
two.
two. So there's 3 left there. There's the crossbowman and the 2 with clubs. The crossbowman is going to...
Oh, there's 4 on each side, right?
Yes, the crossbowman's going to target. No, sorry, I apologize. It's not the crossbowman's turn yet. It's
No.
simply those three. One of them's
He
out. So those
dodged.
two are both going to charge forward. The first one is going to target you, Zenfire, since you knocked out their friend. Actually,
So hang on.
they're
Is
both
there
gonna
3 or
target.
4 on each side?
4. There's 3 with clubs and 1 with crossbow on each
So
side.
currently there's 1 dude on his ass and 2 with clubs and 1 with crossbow.
2 with clubs, yes, correct.
Yeah.
I apologize.
And the guy with the
the
crossbow
2 of them
can't
are
move
going
because
to-
he evaded.
No, you just missed.
Oh, okay, cool.
You didn't evade.
okay.
You,
I
it was just
sucked.
flavor.
Right. Right,
Yeah.
gotcha.
He just sort of leant to the side. It was flavor text.
Oh, it was
No.
very bloody Matrix, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Sorry
Just
about
a
that
rabbit going.
It's just, it's just
The
his
options-
ears, you know.
The options were the rabbit's good at ducking or you're bad at throwing, and I figured since you're good at throwing, can't really.
I'm
Anyway,
very.
those
thank
two
you.
are
Thank
going to
you so much.
charge, and they are going to attack you, Zenfire,
Okay.
because they are both attacking the same creature. They get pack tactics, so they both have advantage on their attacks against you.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, Zenfire, does a... Nope, that won't hit. That's a 1 and a 2. I assume a 6 doesn't hit you.
What am I looking at? Armor class?
Your armor class. So I
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
meet
no,
or
it doesn't.
beat it. Nope, doesn't hit. Yeah,
It's 16.
to be expected. Oh, and and a 10. I'm rolling poorly tonight.
Yes, lucky
The
me.
two
Please
of them
keep it up.
charge you with their clubs and just begin whacking at you, Zenfire. You just bring up your arms and just start blocking blows left, right, and center. It's not even a problem for you.
So, show me.
Next up, the other 3 brigands on the other side are going to charge forward with their clubs. 2 of them are going to target. This is difficult. Question: Luggage and Albert. Which direction would you guys be facing at the moment? Would either of you be facing the group that is about to attack the second?
The
group
right-hand
that
side.
Zenfire- Yes, the right hand side. Would either
I
of you be
have-
sort of?
Sorry.
No, please.
Yeah,
Albert, you go first.
I don't know. Would I be on the right side? Since if luggage
Yeah.
would be with Zenfire on the left,
Oh, yeah, good point.
then
The luggage did
then
step
I-
up to shield, like, snack.
I'll let you know where I am. I jotted down based on the sketching that Snack was. I thought she was on the left-hand side, looking from above.
Oh.
So if Harrington was looking at us, I thought Snack was on the left, so I stepped in front of her. So I will actually be, to answer for your question, Jay, I will actually be looking at that group because I'm on that side,
The left side.
the left side.
You're on the
yeah,
left side.
I'll be
You're
on
looking at the
the
left.
right.
group.
Yeah.
So Albert and Ranik would be dealing with the right group, then I assume. You two would both sort of naturally be.
Like, naturally.
Okay, well,
Indubitably.
in that case, one of them is going to charge at you, Ranik, and the other 2 are going to charge at Albert because Albert is big.
Sucked in.
So Albert, you first.
Do I get a reaction?
Do you have any reactions that you might be able to use?
Yeah, I get protection while wielding a shield, and a creature I can see targets someone other than me within 5 feet. I can use my reaction to give them disadvantage.
Would you like to do that to
Yes.
the one attacking Ranik?
Yeah.
Definitely. So first off, does a 17 meet or beat your armor class, Albert?
No.
No?
No.
And does the second attack will be a 22.
That just beats it.
Just, you will
Barely gets
take
over it.
a whole 4 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh, damn it.
as the 2 of them charge at you and just start swinging their clubs at your armor. One of them just catches you on the side of the head unexpectedly and sort of.
Oh, stop it.
It's barely a flesh wound. it's like a little like
Flash food.
it's
Get
a
back here.
little scrape, like
Barely a
you
scratch.
bonged your head on the cupboard as you stood up. They hit you with a piece of wood. And the one attacking you, Ranik, now he would have had advantage because there's an ally within 5 feet of him, but thanks to the wonderful Mr. Albert Eggmeister giving him disadvantage, they're going to cancel each other out. So, is there any chance at all that that a 5 would hit you, Ranik.
A weaker man, yes, but not Ranik.
One of them sort of charged at you with his club, swinging it wildly, but you stood down a Rakshasa and survived. This is you just sort of like
above.
you do
I
that,
think
like,
this wouldn't waver me at all.
sort of like just reach out and place your hand on his forehead and just hold him at arm's length while he swings at your stomach. Okay, the two of them. Next up is the one, the only, the Brigand Prince of Prismere, Ogden Longscarf.
Oh, has he run back
Go
now?
up
Has he?
there.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what it does. You watch as out of the mist, Ogden Longscarf comes flying towards you guys. What in all hell? He draws a dagger? No, he doesn't. He's holding his branding iron and a shield. He can't do that. He will.
He's going to hostilely put his brand on me.
All right, Big Al's back. Good times. Or Big Arg. What is it? Ogden or Eldon? Ogden.
I can always
Ogden.
get him to piss off again.
He is going to make a long jump. He leaps forward out of the mist and takes a swing at you, Ms. Snack. So he is going
Is
to
she
make
behind
two-
cover because I'm standing in front of her?
That's what
He
you
can
did
just
say.
step beside you. He's
some-
standing sort of like
yeah.
beside you at him, sort of thing, if that makes sense.
So does that mean he's standing between me and Luggage?
Yes, it does. He is once again he's sort of like leapt into the middle of the group again, if that makes sense. So he's standing in between all of you. Again, one thing that you've all realized about Ogden Longscarf is he doesn't seem like the most intelligent creature.
So what's happening with his scarf while he jumps forward? Can I inquire?
It's just sort of floating along behind him.
Excellent.
That's
It's getting
terrifying.
that flavor, huh, Dante?
So, first one, that will be with the branding iron, does a 13 hit you, Miss Snack?
Yes.
That
Just.
will- okay.
Holy shit, how
That's-
squishy are you?
She's a spellcaster, bro.
She's a sorcerer. She doesn't have proficiency with armor. And that will be a soft 20. So not a natural 20, but a
Do
soft
you have
20.
shield? Or
Damn,
mage armor?
20. It's still a 20.
No, I got snacks. I can smush one in his face.
Just put
So
some
you're
gonna take
cupcake
more
in his
snacks.
face.
Hopefully he has a
Saying-
peanut allergy and, you know, he's
Saying his
rare
hair
in
flushes touch blue.
Snack, from the first attack, you're going to go ahead and take 12 points of fire damage.
If we go, oh
How
god,
do I
please
do
don't
that?
get snack.
Second attack is going
I'm
to
dead.
be 7 points of fire damage. So a total of 19
Oh,
points
cool,
of
I'm dead.
damage.
Serious.
Oh, fuck.
As
How dead are
Ogden
you? You're not half your HP, are you?
I have 17 hit points, so I'm currently dead.
Okay, you're good. You're on.
As Ogden wait, you have 17 total.
Yes, my hit points are 17.
Ogden-
You just killed
Ogden
me.
brings back his branding iron and pushes it at Racer. It catches her on the front, and Snack, and you hear Snack scream in pain as he pulls it away. You see smoke wafting off Snack's body. Snack, the moment he pulls that first attack away, Ogden waves at you and then disappears. You can't see him anymore, but you feel the branding iron catch you on the top of your head, and your wings, you float softly to the ground and hit the ground. As you sort of look up, you know that Ogden's there, but you can't see him as you fall unconscious. So you are currently unconscious on 0 hit points. You're not dead. That's not how death works. So you'll have to make death saving throws on each of your turns, where you'll roll a d20, essentially. If you get a 11 or above, that's a success. If you get a 10 or lower, that's a failure. If you get 3 successes, you are on 0 hit points, but you're not bleeding out. You'll wake up after a while. If you get 3 failures, then you die. Or your friends can come along and give you healing or try to wake you up themselves.
I'm just saying. After that, I think non-lethal's kind of out of the window.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, I apologize. That was non-lethal. You are not bleeding out. My apologies. You are unconscious with 3 successes. You are unconscious, but you're not dying. He knocked you
Okay.
out. It seems
Okay.
he's using non-lethal as well, except for the fact that he burnt you.
Branded me.
At the end of Ogden's turn, Here's actually... What is your passive perception, Snack?
Passive perception is... That's in senses, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 10.
That's right. I have it in front of me. My bad. You watch as he whacks you on the head. The rest of you see him do like a little front flip and reach out towards Snack's body, and just like his hand sort of passes over her as she falls, and then he lands back down again. You see him like slide a hand sort of into like the small pack that he has on his back. You think he just took something from her.
So he just took something from Snack.
It looked like it, yeah. You saw his hand sort of like wash over her body as she fell. And then
Oh,
his
there
hand
goes
sort
my
of
sword.
into it. Could you please remove the +1 longsword from your inventory?
Yep, I knew that one was coming.
Actually, hold on to it. Snack, don't remove it from your inventory yet, because if you guys win the fight, you can easily get it back from him. So don't remove it yet.
Okay.
Because if you win the fight, you'll just have to re-add it later. Next up is Ranik. You have a brigand in front of you, the two in front of Albert. You have a crossbowman who appears to be taking aim at yourself. Actually, the crossbowman appears to be aiming at, and you have Ogden Longscarf standing behind you. What will you do, O Slayer of Rakshasa?
I didn't. No. Don't say Slayer, please.
Slayed
I
by
don't want that
Rakshasa.
kind of heat. I'm gonna pull out my rapier, and I'm gonna try to drop the handle down on the guy who just took out Racer.
Go ahead and make
On
me an attack
Ogden?
roll. Now you get to make that attack roll at advantage because there is an ally. Sorry, no. Your sneak attack, you either need to have advantage or there must be an ally within 5 feet of your enemy. Because Luggage is conscious and within 5 feet of him. If you hit with the attack, you will get your sneak attack damage,
Okay.
as well as the normal
Do I-
rapier damage.
Do I have advantage though?
No, you do not. That was my bad. Sorry. This is a normal
roll
attack
high.
roll, but if you hit, you get.
That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Jesus! So your rapier is a D8, yes?
Yes. So it'd be 2d8 plus 3.
So what
I
is?
I clicked the wrong thing to attack, so I need to redo it. I need to roll 2d8.
That's not how we're doing criticals anymore. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Because so, as much as the criticals in normal D&D, normally you roll double the amount of dice. The problem is that if you're rolling with like a longsword, that's still just 2d8. You can just roll 2 1s, and a critical can be very boring. So, go ahead and roll damage normally for your rapier, just whatever your normal damage is.
That is a total of 7. 4 plus 3.
7. Go ahead. So, how many sneak attack dice do you have?
2d6.
11, 12, 4, 23. So, the way that we're doing it, if you remember, go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage as well then.
That is a total of another 7, so a total of 14 damage.
So, if you remember, the way we're doing criticals is when you hit, you roll damage normally, and you also add the maximum that you could have done from the attack. So, the maximum you could have done with your rapier was that D8, so that's 8, plus your modifier is plus 3, so 11. Your sneak attack is 2d6, that's another 12. So the maximum you could do with that attack is 23. So we take that, and then you also roll the damage normally.
14.
Yeah, because then criticals actually feel important. So
Yes,
that
it
is a
does feel
total of...
important.
Yeah, you wanted
37?
criticals to feel big and great. I would remind you,
What number?
that rule also applies to your enemies who get natural 20s.
Is that
true.
37? Did
That
I
is
follow
a-
all of that damage?
That's
He's
37 points of damage, yeah.
37?
Fucking in a row?
Rennick, you spin around and you catch Ogden Longscarf on the temple. As you catch him on the temple, he looks at you and says, "What? You think that's gonna?" You just, "Oh, shut up!" and bring it down on his temple a second time, and his eyes roll back in his head, and Ogden Longscarf just hits the deck.
Alright, I think we can end this.
I'm gonna use my bonus action with the offhand to use one of my Psychonic Blades to just throw it at the crossbow, because I don't think it would kill him. I hope it doesn't.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Does a 13 hit?
The crossbowman. Just gonna quickly duck further back in the book. A 13 will hit. Yes.
All right. No sneak attacks are just normal damage. That is a total of 5 damage.
5 damage. You spin back and throw your psionic dagger. The psionic dagger catches it in the chest. The crossbowman, and you see him sort of like wince, like you see him like start rubbing his temple, and oh bloody hell, that hurt. He looks back up at you, and you see there's just blood pooling out of his nose, his ears, his eyes, and he just sort of looks at you, and then just, I don't feel too, and then just falls face first on the deck in a pool of blood.
Oh, these guys
Oh,
are
I killed him.
vulnerable to sonic damage.
You just sort of like, you watch his friend like looks at him, looks at you, and just, why have you done this?
I didn't think that would kill him. It's only 5 damage.
What
Is
have
that
I
the
done
end of your
lethal?
turn, Ranik?
Yeah, I think I've used all my actions.
It's hard to do non-lethal when you're literally attacking their life energy.
That is true. But I also didn't think 5 would kill him.
The snipers aren't very strong, dude. Okay,
Yeah,
now
I'm
it
running that the
would
hard way,
normally be
aren't
the 2 snipers' turn, but we're going to say the 1 sniper's turn. He's going to go ahead and make an attack against Luggage.
That's the one on the left.
Bring it.
Again.
That's the one on the left, yeah. The one who's not dead.
He didn't get a sonic dagger in the chest.
He's not too
Luggage
good of a person,
does
huh?
does a 17 hit you?
Not even close.
Not even close. He fires the crossbow bolt, Luggage. You bring your hand up and just knock the bolt aside out of the air.
I
in
wanted you
front
to
of
catch it midair.
It's fucking.
Yeah.
Catching it midair. No,
No.
I'm... I can't let that happen because that is a specific ability that another class does get.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was thinking of it from last week. Yeah,
Get the
that's where I was
ability to
coming
catch
from.
things in midair and throw them back too. Okay, the sniper like fires. You knock it out of the air. He just like, boss. Oh, the boss is unconscious. Oh God, this is not. He sort of leans around and he sees the other sniper on the ground. Tony, guys, what happened to Tony?
Fuck Tony.
Tony! That's the end of the sniper's turn. Luggage.
All right.
Sniper.
Before I do this, I just need to check distances. In his next, because Egg is next in the order as I jotted it down.
Yes, Egg is next.
He can reach with his movement. He can reach Racer.
Yeah, easily.
Snack, can't he? Okay.
Yeah, you're all sort of standing together. He's like, he can turn around without moving and reach her. Yeah, easy.
All right. So Luggage is going to move up and stand over the top of the fallen Argden, and use Thaumaturgy.
Yep.
And with the voice booming 3 times its normal volume,
Ooh, yeah.
point to the fallen but alive rabbit. We spared him. I can save him. Pointing to the dead Tony. Pointing down at the leader. If you want him to ever wake up again, drop your weapons.
Dude, go ahead and make me an intimidation check at advantage for that. Hell yes.
That was sick.
Well,
That was
first one
awesome.
a
Hell yeah.
2. All right, second one was 16.
16. You watch as the remaining Harangians sort of look at each other and just one by one start dropping their weapons and raising their hands. Hey man, look, we don't want no trouble, okay? Look,
We don't want no trouble.
Look, it's hard. It's hard when you live in a world controlled by hags to, make a living. Sometimes, sometimes crime is your only choice. Look, we have families, man. We're just trying to feed our kid. Oh my God, Tony had a wife. They had a baby. Oh my God, who's gonna tell Angela? Oh shit.
It's very Star Wars Blue Harvest.
I just realized it pictures this in my head. I brought a handle of my rapier down on a dude, and then in my other hand just fucking tossed a knife and killed a dude in one turn.
For some reason, I imagined you not even looking when you threw the dagger. You just threw it without thinking. And Tony just died.
Tony's just dead.
Okay,
Well,
so
he has to do his saving throws first.
they've laid down their arms.
Actually, Tony. So the way that I do it is I have minions and bosses, or named NPCs and minions. Minions the way I do it don't get saving throws. If they're dead, they're dead. Like,
so we can't bring Tony back.
I can't do spare the dying on Tony.
If you go over to him, you roll him over. Sure. You cast spare the dying on Tony, and you see him. Tony, unfortunately, might have some problems over the next few weeks. He might need some recovery. But as well, Tony has a support network, thankfully, and You know, there's good doctors here in the Feywild, and
Does Tony have good
hopefully-
health?
If I'm walking over to Tony, I'm dragging Ogden by one leg.
Oh
over
yeah,
to
I
him
imagine.
Oh yeah, Hulk
and
style.
just tying all of them up with that
Uh,
50-foot of rope.
While you're doing
Yeah.
that, I do
To
got my
do so.
crossbow trained on the guy you're dragging because I can never remember his name.
Ogden.
Ogden, thank you.
Okay, well, that worked. I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, sorry, not crossbow, short bow.
And I can't actually do anything. Oh, actually, no. Bonus action, healing word.
He's not dead. He's just unconscious, my man.
No, Racer's dead though. Racer's unconscious.
No, I'm
also
unconscious.
I'm-
Although I do have a big ass burn on me.
Can I
Okay,
do
no,
something?
I was about to say
Egg
Egg
wants a
got that as
turn.
well, so I'm just
So
going to stand
she
over the
is-
top of them and finish my turn. Sorry, Egg.
I
I was just trying to
I will
maximize everything.
clarify it. Snack is
Sorry,
unconscious
Snack.
on 0, but she's not dying. She's stabilized, but she is unconscious still, and you would need to heal her or wait an hour before she wakes up for her to get up.
Alright, someone can pick me up and put them in my. in
She's
their
not
pocket.
dying.
I
she's
use
just got
lay on
nothing
hands
better to do.
to like heal her, like 5 hit points.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, go ahead and heal 5 hit points, Snack. You wake up.
I
you
don't
sort
even
of,
know how to take the damage. Yeah, I figured it out.
I'm just gonna add taking out the leader and the other guy to my list of feats.
for when they inevitably write a song about you, Ranik.
Yeah, we need to get a
Why
bard.
Space
to
the
do this.
Rashaka the next day fucking just knocks a dude out and kills a dude in cold blood.
You should have played a bard with how confident and comfortable you are with your Rakshasa fucking survival.
The one time I played a bard, it wasn't too fun, so that's why I didn't do it.
I admire your confidence.
when I'm in a either die or somehow make it through, I'm gonna try.
So, Snack, you were talking about your heal and your damage up the top right next to your hit
Oh yeah, I've
points.
already done it.
Oh, you'd sorted that? Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
I
just,
figured out how to do it.
it's coming back to that.
So, you have Ogden Longscarf and his retinue of 7 companions, and you guys don't
Can we
think
loot
Tony's
them?
getting up anytime soon.
Can we loot
You
them?
can.
They were going to loot us.
so-
What's their shit? I'm going through Ogden first and all their bags.
So,
They've threatened
going
me twice. Fuck them.
So going through all of their gear, you have obviously his branding iron. The branding iron, if you pick it up, it's not warm anymore. Whatever magic it is, when you pick it up, it seems like the magic from it's faded. You have Ogden's shield. It's just a simple shield. All of them are in studded leather armor fitted for their size. So, Luggage, Ranik, you and Albert, it's pretty much useless to you, but Snack and Zenfire, if you two wanted to start a leather army, you could probably make use of it, although I know that Snack is not proficient with that kind of armor. So altogether, you find a total of 12 daggers, just simple daggers, nothing magical about them. So
I
if
like
anyone wants to
daggers.
take those. You find 2 light crossbows, as well as around 43 crossbow bolts in 2
Ooh.
bolt cases. You find 6 well-made clubs.
Can we sell
You
these for money?
find-
Jay,
Yes.
just while you're going through that, I am unwinding that scarf off Ogden's list and wrapping it around my neck.
You grab that scarf. You're pulling it and like you're unwinding it, and every time you unwind it, it's as if another layer magically appears. And as you unwind it and it gets
Like a
longer, you
shit
watch as the
mine,
end of
isn't
the
it?
scarf seems to almost like disappear into mist. Like the
Can I-
scarf is never
Can I
more
cut it?
than 15 foot long. You try to cut through it, it doesn't cut. You know that magically enchanted items usually can't just be cut. Even if you try maybe like Racer's magical sword, it still doesn't cut through it. You think that whatever this scarf is, it seems almost attached to his body, like it's a part
God
of
damn
him.
it. So we're gonna take his head off to get to it.
I think you should just get annoyed and bend his like brand in half.
So yeah, you find a total of 6 clubs. You
Sorry,
find 6 slings. So a sling is in like a stick.
Rock sling.
Yeah, like swing it around like a leather pouch,
Yep.
swing it around over the top of your head.
Dave and
launch a
Goliath
rock.
sling. Yep.
Yep. You find. Let's be nice. What else could you guys find? So that's the gear that's on them. Going through
My
them.
God.
Let's say you find.
We got to get the sword back for a snack.
Yeah, you get the sword back for snack, obviously.
There you go, snack. Hand it
It'd
over
be a
to
shame
her.
if we just trained her in it that she never got to use it.
I know.
Protector of swords, I am.
I didn't want to part with like really
On
awesome loot that we
Arkin,
just got.
You find a small wooden stick, which you very quickly recognize as some sort of magic wand. You would have to identify that
Ooh.
yourselves, or find someone to identify that.
So unidentified wand. Yep.
So I'm just noting down what you guys got because I'm just doing some random rolls. You also find 11 gold pieces between them.
Yay, we got money. We
You find
some money.
Should we
21
donate to the
silver?
Save Tony Fund?
No, carry on.
much silver?
21 silver and 2 copper. That is everything.
So do we actually, while we're waiting for everyone to wake up, can I just chat with the group quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
So that was amazing. We clearly make a good team. I would like to propose to you that we formalize our arrangement, and we're all here having lost
gonna
different
name us?
things. I think we are just the most compatible band of misfits, and the name suits.
Oi.
What do you think?
Ranik tears up.
Yeah, why not?
Dad?
Okay, that just took a left turn.
I
The
guess.
dad thing was a real.
Yeah, you guys are misfits, so that would be an appropriate name. Yeah.
When you say you
Then-
guys, you do know you're it looped in on that, right?
I'm the exception, obviously.
Okay, that's what happens. Okay.
You're the
Whatever you
exception.
need to. The exception. The Albert exception. Can I suggest then that we pool our funds initially? I am happy for whomever to hold it. We can leave it with Albert, who is incapable of lying. I can place it in my chest cavity, which I doubt will be
I can't
searched.
lie.
I thought you can't lie. You have to tell the truth. Isn't that your thing?
No.
I can't keep secret.
No.
Yes.
Oh, then I'm gonna take that back then. Or I can place it in my chest cavity. I have no visible backpack, and I'm unlikely to be searched. Or we can divvy it up between the 5. I cannot.
Let's just put it in your chest cavity.
Yes, my
You
can't
fine
run
wooden
for me.
mobile safe.
Does anyone want or need any of these items? Take of them as you will, and I can store the rest
No.
for sale.
No, I don't need them. But do they have any snacks on them?
That's so
No,
on brand.
you find no snacks on them. I'm afraid.
Damn it.
I feel like
Come on.
she's
Even
like,
like a
inspired,
crumb?
eats like 15 wheels of cheese to get her health back in the middle fight.
But the really small wheels of cheese, it's fine.
It's like bonus
Well, yeah,
action.
they're
Do I
racer
cast
si-
some
they're snack sized. Well, I
some
guess they
epic
work
damage?
together.
Yeah, I'll just eat some cheese.
The charcuterie, it's fine. Don't worry.
Oh, there's a
about it.
flower over there. I'm just going to eat that. Let's see what that does. So, out of all those items, let's go
Snack-cootery?
through them. Does the burning iron have like a damage or an anything, Jay, or is it just a random now that it's
It-
lost its?
For the sake of this, you would just add it as another club.
It's just another club. All
As a
right.
repeated
so it's not
feature
metal?
anyway. It's metal, but it functions as the same.
Gotcha.
It
I
has the
will
same
say
function.
to everybody that I would like to keep as much of the metal items for scrap as possible for potential breakdown and reuse and
I
crafting.
say
But so please, what do you want from this?
I say we should give their clubs back because it's dangerous out there. I did just kill one of them.
No,
I did just kill one of them. I
they can
feel
wake up.
regret.
And we can talk to them. No, he's back to life. I kept my promise. I saved Tony. He's alive. He's got some recuperating to do, but he's alive.
He met God for a few seconds.
So does
Away
anyone
from the
want?
light, Tony?
Does anyone want a simple shield? Or there was two of you who were eligible for studded leather.
No, I've got chainmail, so I don't reckon
I'm
leather's
good.
my thing.
I'll take the
Snack?
stud. Who needs the studded leather? Who's the ones who can take it?
We've got 4
Me
of them.
and
So
Zen.
who? I'm just writing a list because I'll keep everything in my chest.
Ranik's looking
so
for
who
leather.
wants what?
And,
So Ranik,
can I get
Why
a
don't we let
perception
them
check on
not
Ranik's
keep
pants?
the armor? Like, why do we?
It will serve. It will serve a higher purpose for us.
Yeah,
They will
wait.
go
Does
to
Meg
Ranik.
need the armor?
Dante.
Yeah, because they're down on their luck because they had to. Like,
Then they can
they
wake
didn't
up
have a
and
choice.
then they can wake up and they can try and persuade. But as far as I'm concerned, we are following the rule of reciprocity in that they tried to rob us and make us black and blue, and I believe we are returning the favor in kind.
I mean, you don't
Robin.
sleep, so I guess that's okay.
I do not sleep, and to me that makes perfect logical sense.
Yes.
But,
Don't
can I
sleep
use the
with
studded armor?
both eyes open.
I'll take some studded armor.
All right, I'll hand one
Yeah,
studded leather
yeah, I
armor.
bet. Studded
Ranik?
leather going that way.
Does the leather armor come with pants, Jay?
It is pants
It
now,
does,
but
yes.
earlier.
There you go.
Comes with pants.
Ranik's
Studded
now got
leather
some
I will not
pants,
studded
know if
leather
I
confirmed.
put them on or
pants.
not. The chest armor does go on, but for story wise, they are on.
All right, Ranik,
Pad
David
check
Bowieing it
confirmed.
up. Got it. Anything?
I need to add
Anyone
studded
want?
armor.
So there's 12 daggers, 2 light crossbows, 43 crossbow bolts.
You've got a crossbow, Ranik. Why don't you take the bolts? Are they compatible?
No, I have a short bow.
Oh, okay.
I have a crossbow, but I'm good for bolts at the moment.
Aren't you
but I
literally
can-
made of bolts?
My AC just went up to
Touche.
by 1 point.
Nice.
Why are you just talking about back?
But I'm happy to share. At the moment, I think my loadout comes with, I think it was 80 crossbow bolts.
I'll grab a couple of daggers and a sling.
All right, hang on. So
I'll add them.
okay, so I'll hand them to Zenfire. So when I'm now down to 10 daggers and 5 slings. Does anyone want a crossbow bolt case? I would like to keep one of those because I don't have a case for my crossbow.
Jay,
bolts. I've
was
just
there
got them
ammunition
in
for
my
the
chest.
slings?
No, it didn't appear to be.
Cool.
You know they just use simple stones, though. It wouldn't be too hard to
Yeah,
pick
yeah,
up
yeah,
something
yeah.
along the
No,
way.
all good, all good.
Okay, so any takers on the clubs? Jay, are the clubs any better than a mace? Than just a simple mace?
No, a mace is actively better than the clubs.
Gotcha. Does anyone else want a sling? Actually, I'll just hand a sling to everybody. You can carry your own slings. Then we got them in an emergency.
All right, Oprah.
I'm
I do
alright,
not need it.
thanks.
You
Okay.
get a sling, and you get a sling, and you get a sling.
All right. Well, Luggage, Zenfire, Snack, and Ranik have slings, and I'll carry the
No,
other
I
two.
said I didn't want one. I have a
Okay.
bow.
You've got a sling.
All right.
All right.
So, Snack, do
We're
you
done
want a sling?
looting.
No.
Okay, I'll keep the slings then.
do
The
give
plus
Wouldn't it be
one
massive?
sword.
Oh no, it would shrink,
The
wouldn't it?
+1 sword's gone to. I've got a massive carrying capacity. A 10-foot, 300+ pound
Did you
warforged.
give
I've got
Snack
a
the-
pretty decent. I've given her the sword back.
I'll
Yep.
just confirm. After we put all this stuff in you, does that mean you've got lots of junk in your trunk?
It means my trunk is full of junk.
So that means when he throws it back, we'll hear some clattering.
Mate, I'll just back up into every battle from now on and just butt charge them.
Just
I'm sure that's
bam,
an ability that clerics unlock at level 4. The magic wand is unidentified. Does anyone have an identify ability?
Oh, who's good? That's surely
No, but you can
Albert's
spend
good for
time
that.
to attune to it. And I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Well, I'm
So
happy to
if
keep
an
that in
item
because I
re-
don't sleep, so I can attune to it while we.
If an
whenever we
item
rest.
requires attunement, you can spend an hour to attune to it. If it doesn't, that comes with the risk of if it's cursed, you're now attuned to a cursed item, deal with it. Whereas if you have the identify spell, you can find out that way. Or any of you who are proficient with the Arcana skill can make a check to attempt to identify
I
this
thought we
particular
established
item.
none
and
of
what
us
it does.
were, didn't we, earlier in an earlier episode?
Also,
I
I
can-
will say that Snack and Ranik could probably make one, even though they're not proficient, even
Cool.
if they aren't.
So they could do it.
I
like-
got
well,
a
couldn't we all?
13.
All right. Couldn't we all just do an
Uh,
Arcana check
Rennie.
and see if any of us recognize it? Oh, no, never mind.
Rogues are naturally better with magical items than most, and Snack is actively an arcane magic user. So those two are sort of more. Rennick, you do figure out what it is, though. You hold it, you look at it for
Oh.
maybe 5 minutes, sort of sitting on the raft at some point. You discover that this is a very common magic item, nothing too powerful, known as a Wand of Smiles. You know that this wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of the charges and target a humanoid you can see within 30 feet of you. The target must succeed on a DC 10 Charisma saving throw or be forced to smile widely for an entire minute. The wand regains all expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand transforms into a Wand of Scowls.
I handed it over to
Basically,
Snack.
it forces people
Why-
to smile.
That's a good CC. That's a good crowd control wand, especially for a boss if we can immobilize them for a minute.
Why?
I don't think it
How's it
immobilizes them.
immobilize?
I will point out, it does not immobilize them. It just makes them smile.
It sounds like fun.
Oh,
I can,
It
I can,
doesn't.
I can.
It doesn't hold them still. It doesn't. do
like-
anything else.
Luggage can only smile or move. Like
And
one or the
Luggage
other.
smile?
I give it to Snack because she's the magic
Oh.
user.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I want
So,
it for.
Anyone who does want to carry it,
So
you
you
should
can
be able
smile.
to add a Wand of Smiles to your inventory.
I'll carry it. I've got a pretty cool idea for it if you don't want it. Snack.
Well, considering I'm not meant to smile, this is a stupid one to give me.
Cast it on yourself.
But it can turn
Um,
into a Wand of Scowls.
Do you want me to carry it?
Yeah.
Or do you want? Okay, so it's going to go in the group inventory, and that's the money. So everything's allocated. I'll add that. I don't need to do that right now. I can update my inventory tomorrow to get out of RP for a sec.
So, have you guys been traveling? Like, are you guys back in your raft? On
No,
your way
we're
to-
waiting. We're waiting for the rabbits to wake up. I want to talk to these.
It'll
fuckers.
take them about an hour to wake up. Are you guys going to wait the full hour?
I
We
would
can
like
leave the
to.
we can leave
I
the
wanna
other
question
guys
them.
and we just take the leader with us.
Ooh.
Okay.
How
so
many are knocked
after-
out? Like I could lay on hands.
Yeah, we only
with one
Tony
hit
was
point,
Tony was revived,
a bunch of them.
and then
They're
only
all-
the
Do we
leader
want
knocked
to
out.
interrogate the
alive.
leader?
I think we take him with
No.
it. If we're allowed to take him with us, yes. Let's leave the others
Yeah,
tied
you guys,
up.
you haven't tied up. You can take him with you.
Yep.
Yeah, take him.
Tie them up
So-
enough that they will be able to work themselves loose in a couple of hours, but
Yep.
not straight away.
No issue at all. So you tie them up with a little bit of the rope that you guys have, and throwing Ogden onto your raft, dragging him
Also
behind
tied
you.
up. Yep.
Also tied up, of course.
Fuck yes.
You continue to move through the swamp. Now you will reach Downfall before he wakes up. You'll reach Downfall by the end of the hour. So eventually you come to a river, sort of like a riverway that you sort of have to traverse to enter Downfall itself. Hopping all of you onto your raft with Ogden still tied up and unconscious, you begin to once again push yourself through the swamp water. A thick fog hangs heavy in the air, obscuring the area around you so that the world appears to have shrunk to only 20 feet in all directions. Before you, the waterway begins to widen, and the current slows, giving the impression that you have entered a lake. Croaking voices penetrate the fog through which dark shapes appear, resolving into 2 rowboats. Manning the oars of each rowboat are 2 bullywugs. So 2 rowboats. In each rowboat are 2 bullywugs. Total of 4 bullywugs.
Do they see us?
They do. As you sort of like enter into this like lake sort of area, one of them sort of waves you and says, do any of you speak the language Sylvan? Sylvan.
I speak Elvish.
Yes.
Yes.
Any of you
No.
who speak Elven, when they turn and speak to you, you understand what they say. You hear
Cool.
them say, "Welcome to Downfall, travelers." Might we
Oh,
ask what brings you this way?
Albert, this is you, buddy.
Well,
isn't it?
this is
all-
this
this
is
is all
a
Albert.
conversation for Albert.
Yeah.
Rachel, I'm gonna try.
Well, only Albert and Snack can
know.
actually understand them. So,
I can understand him because I can speak Elvish.
Can-
Does that? Or no?
Elvish and Sylvan are different languages.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Sorry,
afraid.
I thought you said Elvish.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, Sylvan, my bad. Sorry, I should have been clearer. Yeah, Sylvan.
yeah, I go. Hi, I'm. I introduce us. And do you speak Common?
Why, yes, we do.
Oh, I can understand you guys. It's okay. And then I say, we're looking for the Scarecrow. I think.
Oh, you're looking for Clapperclaw?
Yes.
They
Yeah,
have
we
not stopped
found this
speaking
guy
Sylvan,
on the
by
way, motioning to the unconscious rabbit on the raft.
Oh, you'd best untie him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you know who
Oh,
lives here in Down? He works for Bavlorna. If you don't untie him, you know what? You should probably go see the king.
The king.
The king will know how to help you. Yeah, so if you just head down that way, and they sort of point to a nearby dock, head over there, then make your way across the stepping stones. You're gonna want to head through the balloon factory, across the Chattering Head Bridge, and you'll see a big gazebo. King Gullop the 19th should be in there. He might know how to help you. He might help you deal with this.
Is
He
that
puts
like the
Ogden
really
gazebo.
tall building in the middle of the lake on the map?
No, the
Oh.
really tall building appears to be a very tall house. So he's essentially asking you,
Oh, I see
if
the
you see to
balloon
the
now.
left,
Right.
so sort
I
of
can
to
see
the
the balloon.
bottom.
So you're
Yeah,
saying
so
we need
that's
to.
the balloon there. That's an old damaged balloon actually. So you'll see just to the sort of the left of that, you'll see some stepping stones, and then he wants you to head across the stepping stones through that building. It's a whole thing across a bridge into the gazebo.
Gotcha.
Can I do a perception check to see if they're telling the truth?
Your out of curiosity, your map of Downfall, is it numbered?
No.
Or good,
Not
I'll
the one
It's
send
that's
you
got
guys
scaled
after
in
this session.
miles on the bottom, but that's about it. Sorry.
Yeah.
All good.
I've
After this one, I'll send you
map
guys
of
a
either
version of it that has
looked
numbers on it to
Downfall.
know the
cool.
locations to make it easier.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
You should go see the king. You could tie your raft up there, and no one's gonna take it.
All right. We'll go do that. So we need to fight a gazebo.
Yes, we need to
Not
follow the-
fight. You need to go find a gazebo. Find a gazebo.
I don't want to
attack
fight
the
another. I
gazebo.
don't want to fight a gazebo. I've done enough fighting the past 2 days.
Oh, you sound scary.
Gazebos are scary. They're really big.
All right. Oh, are they speaking Common or Sylvan still?
They're still speaking Sylvan.
All right.
There's no point doing a
so
perception check then.
relay that to the
You-
rest of the group. We should untie this
You
guy.
asked them if they speak common. They said yep, and just didn't stop.
To be fair, we didn't ask them to speak in common.
Yeah, none of us even
Yeah.
tried.
Nah.
So-
Sucked in.
Docking your
So,
docking your raft, you make your way onto land. The 5 of you. Are you bringing Ogden with you, unconscious?
I
Yes.
got him by the. I'm
Yes.
holding him by the rope.
but we untie him though. Yeah.
why are we
Are we untying him
Because-
or not?
because
Untying him.
you should untie him. These guys recommended that we untie him.
But who are they?
No.
The frog.
Were they
They
telling
were
the truth?
dressed. They were
Well,
dressed in slightly soggy, sort of soiled clothing, the way you would imagine a frog who lives in a swamp to be. But their clothing was still nice. They were dressed in that very like French aristocrat sort of clothing that you've seen previously.
Le Croc.
like, you can still like hold on to him, but like just untie him.
I'm not comfortable with that. We worked hard
Right.
and we haven't had a chance to talk to this guy. I'd be inclined to
still
put a
KO'd
gag in his
you.
mouth.
Also, he can move very, very fast.
Yeah,
That's
I,
why we just hold on to it.
I think we keep him
I
unconscious
think I'd rather
and
not
wrap him in
piss
a
these
blanket.
guys off because you want to talk to this scarecrow.
I want to talk to Ogden as well.
Okay. Okay, fine. If we untie
Can
him,
we
then
w-
I'll pretty much be
Yeah,
hugging him as we walk around with him.
You talk to his group. They're like nobodies. They just want. They're
Yeah,
just
I'm down to
looking
untie him,
for
but I'll
money. It's not.
I'll like be holding him like this.
So,
But
but
he-
you're
Well,
suggesting we untie him now while he's unconscious and then just leave him there.
Yeah.
We work for the he works
Or-
for the witch
or
and he
just
knows the
carry.
Rakshasa that haunts Ranik's dreams. I don't think he can be trusted.
I think that was Ranik's fault.
The dreams, yes. The dreams, yes. Them working together, no. I just know I'm being pinned to a wall.
I
behind.
okay. I propose this. I have a blanket. I think we gag him. He's tied. We wrap him in the blanket, and I'll carry him over my shoulder like a roller carpet.
Okay.
If he wakes up and starts
Did you wrap him
screaming,
in as a burrito?
yeah,
You
he's a
swaddle the
he's a
blanket.
he's a rabbito right now.
It'll make him easier to carry, I guess.
Don't turn him into a snack. It won't end it well.
He can breathe,
How hungry are you?
and we shouldn't draw attention
Have
to
you seen me
ourselves
have
as
a
a
snack tonight?
warforged carrying a bundle.
I have noticed he's not eating snacks yet. Not living up to the name.
I don't think we can trust Ogden. We haven't had a chance
No,
to
I agree with
question
that.
him.
We can't trust him.
I thought you were going to say I don't think we can trust Snack if we turn him into food.
So, are you guys gonna wrap him up in the blanket, keep him tied up, or untie him?
Yeah.
I vote for the blanket and the gag.
I'm not so sure about the gag.
I don't want him to
But-
start yelling in the blanket when
I
he
don't
wakes
think
up.
he'd like a smelly sock in his mouth when he wakes up.
Just shove the scarf
Yeah,
in his mouth.
just
Yeah, just wrap it around. Keep his nose free. Or a bit of rope.
uh,
What
so-
are we doing?
do you want to see the king with an unconscious body?
I want to see the king and
Or
unwrap.
should we split up? And some of
Well,
us
the king
go
is
see
No.
the
going to
king,
help
some of us stay here
us
and
with
look
him.
at
Well, yeah, Egg, like,
Yeah, like me
Sorry,
and
Albert,
Snack
sorry,
go and see the king.
did you
and-
discern whether or not the king was going to help us find Clapper Claws or help us because we beat the piss out of the witches like goons?
I
He
I'm
said
not
that
sure.
the king would
So-
help us with him. So we have to bring him with us, whether he's tied or untied.
But do we believe the bollywogs? I couldn't understand them. I don't know
Someone
what that
trusting.
noise
Yeah, I
was you were
believe the
making.
Bullywugs. How would they lie? They can't lie anyway, can they? Some of them.
I think they could. I don't know. I don't know if they.
They seem pretty.
I think we
like,
should just.
know.
I think we should just go in as he is tied up, no blanket. Just keep him tied up and just go in. We have reasons. He attacked us. We're in the right to have him fucking tied up.
But his boss, this is the city of his boss, the evil crone. Walking through with one of her lieutenants tied up and in full view is not a good idea.
Well,
I
hang
don't
on.
wanna
No,
untie
but that
him.
was in
I
that
just
was
wanna
in
cover
Brigands
him up.
hallway, wasn't it?
You're
we've
the
gone
one
through
that
there.
wanted.
I want
So-
him tied up and wrapped in a blanket. I want him out of sight and secured.
Out of mind.
And if we're going to this king, if you
Gotta
trusted those
keep my
frogs on a boat,
eye.
Yeah.
and we're going to the king, then we can present him to the king and go from there. But he will be secured and safe, and we will be safe, and he won't be calling out to any allies. And we're not drawing attention to the fact that we're walking through with a lieutenant of the crone through her city, bound and gagged.
I'm okay with that.
Jay, can I just clarify? Does Bavona live in the Brigands Tollway or in the Downfall?
Downfall.
Right. Yeah, I'm not so sure. we
You
should-
assume that building in the middle of Downfall,
Is
the one that you pointed out
where she
before,
lives.
you assume that's her house based on the appearance of it.
Right.
It's not. It's a decent sized settlement, but it's not the largest. Certainly, it's the equivalent of like a
Yeah.
small village.
Being in enemy territory and holding up one of their lieutenants as a who's bound up. might not work too well. As
That's
long as
what I
the
wanted to
Rashok
get
is
out
not
of
here,
sight.
I'm cool. I don't care what we do. But if the Rashok is here, I'm not
Just
so sure how
untie
fun it'll
him,
be.
man. I don't.
Yeah.
He's not our problem anymore.
We
Really.
don't know what he knows. We've had no chance to
Hmm.
question him.
Jay, do we have any idea when he might wake up?
About now.
Perfect. Thank you.
I can talk for too long. Do we have
Hey.
anywhere out of
Question
sight?
him. You wanted to question him? Question him.
We're
I'm
currently
tied up.
sitting on a raft in the middle of the
Okay, I thought we'd
very
moved into
big
the city. I
fog
do
on a
apologize.
lake, aren't we not?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, we've been talking while we're in the raft.
No,
Okay, so
we've
that's
been
what
having
we're
an
doing.
argument.
Discussion.
Did I like thank the bullywugs or did they just go away?
You did say thank you.
Don't need to-
You did say thank you when they left. You said your goodbyes.
All right, so he's awake and he's
Goodbye.
sitting there tied up on the raft, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right. Good morning, Ogden. Why did you attack us?
Why have you got me tied up?
Because you attacked us. Why did you attack us? Don't answer a question with a question.
It's a double negative.
I robbed you. You attacked me. That is. I'm just gonna
What?
say
Actually,
that
they
is
attacked
make
us first.
sense.
not true.
Actually, they attacked us first.
That is
No.
not true. You know that he didn't. You attacked me. What are you talking about?
Actually,
You
yeah, no,
came
we were
into
the
my
first
home.
offensive.
Oh,
Attack
please,
my
let
family.
me cast a spell right now. Can I cast a spell?
We're all sitting. You can do. It's up to you.
What do you want to cast?
Okay, I want to cast Detect Thoughts.
Oh, is that another wisdom
Ooh.
saving throw?
Yes.
This would be the one time that
Okay.
J rolls hot.
That's 13 he has to beat, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a 10 plus 4. That is a 14. I'm
Oh,
Damn it.
afraid.
Good try. Good try.
So, give me a quick second to double check because you might still be able to.
I think
I'm
you
pretty
just
sure
can't
I can still
deeper
do
into their
it.
thoughts.
Yeah, I can't go deeper.
So yeah, you learn the surface thoughts, what's most on his mind in the moment, and then you can attempt to sort of dig deeper into him. You're sort of sitting there, and in his head, you just hear these rude bastards. They've tied me up. They've attacked my friends. Actually, where are my friends? Huh? What the fuck are we doing? Oh, we're Bavlornas. All good. She'll sort this out. Can't let them know the scarecrow's here. Fuck! Stop thinking. Shit. What's that one staring at you for? The fairy's staring at you. Why is she staring at you? Oi, that's my sword. What the fuck? Oh man, this is. And the spell cuts out about there.
Best use of that spell ever.
can I back up that spell with another spell if nobody else has one, or a way to to tell you guys what I'm trying to do is just establish why he's working for this witch, whether he's a threat or a potential ally, and whether he's safe to just allow to
I'm
go.
pretty keen to know what he told the bloody
The Rakshasa.
nasty kitty to do.
Yeah, me too.
When you said that, Ranik shivers.
Albert, do you have anything you'd like to? I know you were keen to let him go. Do you want to have a crack at this guy before I ask him a question a different way?
I'll take the silence as a no.
Have we lost Egg?
This is
Did he
about the
drop
time
out
of
of
night
the-
where he drops out, isn't it?
Yeah, it normally is just before we wrap up. Hang on. There's a message. Yes, Egg, I just read your chat. Yes,
Sorry.
yeah. You don't have to ask, man. We're all I was asking you, please do your thing. And if it doesn't work, I'll try
No,
mine.
that was a joke.
Oh, okay. I liked it.
And
So, are you going to speak to them? Sorry.
there's just something about the logic of this place I don't understand. Maybe.
Albert,
So,
you think that
what
every
happened?
single
We
person who
went-
inhabits this place is just a giant fucking idiot? They're all just dumb. They're all just
Right.
kind of stupid all the time.
Just dumb.
The voice of
Especially
God.
luggage. I mean,
Be world,
I'm
all
not gonna
dumb
lie.
all the time.
I'm not super intelligent.
this guy's an idiot. Let's just let him go.
All right, that's going to be Albert. So I'm going to cast command, and on and the command is to speak truth, whatever he's going to understand.
So, the command spell is only one word. It is a one-word command, I'm afraid. And that it only actually lasts for 6 seconds, which is one turn in combat. It will be, which is 6 seconds. It's command is more of like a spell used for combat use. It's more like you ask someone to kneel or to sort of to heal or to flee or something like that to give you that extra edge in combat.
Okay, then
Or
I
to
won't use
disarm
that.
or something like that. I apologize.
All right, I'll try one more time with Ogden. Sorry, I didn't understand that from the spell. Ogden,
all good.
we defeated you and your troop. Tony died in combat.
No, he didn't.
I brought him back to life. The rest of your group was left tied and able to escape. Why are you working for the hag? What does Bavlorna have over you?
Nothing. I want to.
Why?
Told you we should have just.
Helps the job.
I guess that's fair.
So, who ifs or buts about it? Zablina was an asshole. She's gone. I get to do what I want. Simple as that.
That's fair. I can respect that.
I really don't like this rabbit.
No, Ranik completely
Anyone
understands
hungry?
that.
Rabbit stew?
He gets it.
Zablina cursed this bloody scarf around my neck. She nailed me to a tree. Bavlorna,
It's a
let me go.
curse?
That wasn't very nice.
Oh, yeah, I mean, kind of. It's the fact that I can't take it off as a curse. Why am I telling you this? Stuff off.
You probably
Ogden?
didn't.
You can take it off for you, but never mind now. Mr. Sass.
At the end of the road, you met with a Rakshasa. What
No, I didn't.
did you?
You were there.
No, I knew what you're talking about, mate.
No, I didn't.
I think he's lying.
What?
I'm gonna do insight.
I'm
can try
not
and intimidate
even
him.
going to roll deception. It is very obviously a lie.
You can try to intimidate him, Spar.
Yeah, Ogden. You can either
Go
speak
boom
the
his voice.
truth, or you can. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. I've got it. It's at a cantrip, so yep, sure. Actually, no, I can try something different with the thaumaturgy. Hang on.
Do you have friends? I'll give you a bonus.
Your
I
friend
hope
is that-
we're friends.
No, I get a spell.
I don't know, friend. Oh, because I'm not looking at spells. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Yeah, we know that.
I am going to, if it's allowed with thaumaturgy, just make the water around the raft just start bucking and heaving, so it goes from placid to more of a breaking tide, in at least in terms of how Ogden perceives it. And while that's all happening, hold him on the edge of the raft, all tied up, unable to swim for safety. One hand on the ropes, is
Low key
hold tied.
waterboarding the rabbit.
Yeah, about to. The other on the scarf, holding him just centimeters away from the waves. And so you can either sink or swim. Speak the truth. Tell us what Bavlorna is doing and what you are planning with the Rakshasa.
Go ahead and make me an intimidation check.
Ooh.
Do I get advantage? Because that's shit.
You do not, I'm afraid. Not again. I would have given you disadvantage because he is your enemy and he is aware that you would be trying to intimidate him. But I've evened it out because you are terrifying.
Yeah, but I rolled a 4.
He looks you dead in the eye. What Rakshasa? What the hell's a Rakshasa? That's a weird word. Is it like some sort of coffee or something?
I just can't
I think
even.
this is
This
where we
guy.
end it. We did our best.
Could I please have someone roll me a d6? Anyone of you,
I'll
just roll
do
me a
it.
d6.
Not me. I'm rolling like
Knowing that
shit.
I'm rolling it.
it could end very badly.
I got a 1. We both
So
got
did
a 1.
I.
2 1s. It's sealed.
Albert got a
Oh.
4. Albert got a 4.
You're holding Ogden's head over the water. You're screaming and yelling at him, trying to get this information, trying to be as intimidating as you can.
Gee, I wonder who will notice.
There is a
that.
moment, Luggage, where you turn your head back to look at the group for a
Oh,
brief
no.
moment in like a, what do I do? In that moment, the other 4 of you watch as 2 massive hands come out of the water, wrap around Ogden's head, and drag him into the water. Ogden, wait!
Ooh.
And then there's a splash and nothing.
Okay,
There
were
was a
those
few
hands
bubbles,
facing
and then
forward or
everything
backwards?
goes.
Ooh.
They were facing forwards.
Oh.
Okay.
Before he
Everything just goes silent.
I really should have rolled on that.
Not our problem.
Jay, before
It was a.
Can we get off the water?
Yeah.
yeah, I am going to start using the pole to head us to the shore.
Well, fun fact:
As you're
I
moving-
can swim and be fine because I don't need to breathe. So
You
I could
watch
try to go
as-
after, but I don't want to.
Where Ogden was dragged in, you watch as stained red with blood, a blue scarf floats to the surface
Oh, I'm
and
grabbing
then
the
just
scarf.
slowly
Oh,
disintegrates into dust.
Why would you grab the
No.
scarf?
I
Fuck
wanna
the
wear it.
scarf.
It's cursed.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Well, it's disintegrated anyway. Well,
We just killed a dude.
no, no,
Technically
no,
no.
we did not.
The sea
lake
monster killed
killed-
a dude.
Manslaughter 1 at best.
It was the
Fuck.
last.
Rest
So,
in peace, Arden.
You all
You
head
stubborn
for the-
bastard.
Well,
Oh,
that's
Jay,
fun
before,
problems.
before we finish up, are
The
you
last
guys going to
people
head-
who seen
Hang on,
was
sorry,
us.
Jay, before you wrap us up, I meant to ask you when we were searching. Ogden stole a key from Jingle Jangle. Did we find that on him when we searched him?
You did not. You think it might be in his base,
Okay,
like in like a. You assume he would keep stuff like that there.
thank you. Sorry.
No, all good.
Was his base.
Before we finish up, do you guys head to the dock, or you can head straight for Bavlorna's cottage? There is a dock sort of around her cottage that you can head to, or do you want to head elsewhere in the thing?
Feel
Just so I
like
know
we
what
should go see the king.
I think we should
What
go
if-
and discuss what happened to Ogden with the king.
Maybe
What do you
not
wanna do, Egg?
that specifically. Let's just go
Oh,
see the king.
They said that. Well, the Bullywog said that he could. Sorry, Albert said that he could help us with Ogden. Let's get a read on
And
him and
listen
see.
to us. Look what happened.
Well, Bavlorna we know is bad news.
What do you
Bavlorna
wanna do,
has-
Egg?
Is evil.
Why are you asking me?
They
You
don't
gotta
listen
be
to us
quiet.
anyway,
They
Egg.
don't listen to me anyway. I just said to let him go like 50
was
times,
agreeing with
and you're
you.
like, "Oh no, just feed him to the sea monster." Baby.
No, I was asking questions. He
The
was
same
refusing
thing.
to answer.
Spar, you're never allowed to be dealing with prisoners of war or interrogating ever again because of this mess up. And like how I'm not supposed to stealth anymore
I
around fucking the
shouldn't
Roshaka.
roll. But I believe I had a sound strategy and I did not harm him. I'm chaotic good.
I wouldn't
was
say
not
sound.
choosing- I was
He's
not-
not making a sound. Let's just put it that way.
Killed him.
That wasn't on me. If he would've
That was
spoken
on
to-
you. You're the one who had him over the water.
No, I held him over. I didn't stick his head under. I didn't waterboard him. I just held him there and threatened him.
You didn't warp him. You
And-
killed him.
And the thaumaturgy was an illusion anyway, so
Those hands
not
were.
my fault. No, but I didn't create the hands. I stuck to my alignment.
Okay, where are we going?
I'm listening.
You're not
Egg and
an
snack.
alignment. You're a character.
So, you guys bring your raft up to the dock, disembarking from it. You step for the first time in not that long. You just fought a man onto solid ground. Looming above a ramshackle wooden pier is a balloon anchored by 4 thick ropes tied around wooden posts driven deep into the mire. The balloon's bladder expands and sags at irregular intervals as swamp gas fills it briefly before leaking out through various tears in its patchwork fabric. A bullywug stands near the top of the ladders and is using a long silver needle and a spool of catgut to sew up one of the openings. A second bullywug stands at the foot of the ladder to steady it. Huddled nearby are 3 giant frogs, roughly the size of horses, whose long tongues snap out at passing insects. They give you a curious glance as you walk past them, your prisoner no longer with you. Walking past the damaged balloon, you arrive at the stepping stones. A row of boulders spaced 2 feet apart breach the surface of the lake to form a walking path across a 40-foot wide walkway. Moving quickly across, 1 foot after another, you finally arrive at the burnt-out balloon factory. This wooden structure stands on stilts above the lake. It is topped by a steep conical roof made of thatch. Smoke curls up from the hole at its apex. Its windows are blacked out, and the air carries the smell of burned wood. A clothesline attached to one of the corners of the building's exterior is hung with a variety of frayed patchwork garments. As you step inside, this room is a charred mess. Hazy smoke hangs over scattered piles of burned and broken shelves, intermixed with whatever those shelves once contained. Wisps of smoke snake into the air from several spots where smoldering wreckage threatens to reignite. A distressed bullywug in a leather smock scurries around the room with a bucket of water, whose contents spill out over the sides with haste. The bullywug stops briefly, turns to you and says, "Oi! What the fuck are you doing in here?" And that is where we'll stop for the night.
Thank you, Jay. That was awesome. And thank you, everyone who's trolling me in the Discord with fucking messages about Ogden.
So I will say before we leave to clarify things, there are things in the lake that would have interacted with you. Spar could not have known that holding Ogden over the water was basically like presenting them with a tasty snack. He couldn't have possibly known that using Thaumaturge to make the water move and shift would have maybe drawn their attention to the location. He couldn't have possibly known any of these things.
No.
Which is why it's so much funnier. Also, bye, Racer.
No,
Can someone
Racer.
roll a 6? This could end badly. Then someone dies.
Like 2 1s. I didn't even roll on it, and yet you're all blaming me. Racer and you both rolled 1s, and you're going, nah, it's your fault.
It's
That
just
was
pure
really
chance.
fun.
Ogden's he's a slippery rascal.
I can't believe you're just like, no, let him go. It's like, this is his boss's. I know we've finished up, so this is his boss's town, and you're like, oh yeah, no, he'll be right.
So not only did we beat him up, steal his
We're
beat up
gonna
all
let
his
him
guys,
loose in
nearly
his
killed
boss's
Tony. We
city.
drag his ass down the river and then decide to kill him under his boss's nose.
While
Awesome.
she's
Look.
gone, so
Listen to Egg.
Racer's ducked away. So I'll tell the rest of you. Here's a little bit of a behind the screen thing. That first attack on Racer from Ogden, both attacks hit. The first one, I lied. It was actually a natural 20, but
Oh,
the
fuck.
minimum damage that he could have done would have been double her hit points. And if a
Oh,
single
shit.
attack does double someone's hit points, it is an insta kill.
Oh no!
Oh,
You know she's going to see this recording, right? Like it's not.
That's
she's gonna
fine.
catch up
That's
on
You
fine
don't
because
have
she's
to
not
leave
here
it
to
in
yell
the
at me right
edit.
now.
This
No,
is
She's
she's
not here
why
to yell at
in
me
chat.
right at this moment.
you don't dump.
It's fine. But yeah, I did a little bit of a fib because I didn't want to outwardly murder her the first turn of combat.
It's like here's combat D&D combat with your shiny new sword and it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, we
So
yeah, I
that
did a little bit of a...
that fight didn't last 1 round of combat.
No, it
No.
didn't.
I didn't get a turn, man.
Yep. Albert would have been next. Combat ended. Again, they aren't strong. Ogden was the only threat, and Ranik, you floored him.
Glocked him.
Sorry,
It
I'm
was
really
like-
good at fighting for some reason. Rashaka
it's
or
right.
fucking rabbit. They're
It's a
gonna
wonder he-
fall.
It's a wonder he didn't die there. It's lucky you didn't have your
True.
daggers out. That would have been.
Well, I non-lethaled him. I brought the hilt of my rapier down on
Yeah.
his fucking temple.
But couldn't the damage from the rapier still have possibly killed him? Like if you
Absolutely.
went, like he could have,
Yeah,
right?
But yeah,
Even though you're trying to be
theoretically, yeah.
non-lethal, it's still like if you went kabam with shit tons of damage, like, well, I went non-lethal and I caved in the side of your skull. Sorry, buddy.
It's fine.
That's not.
This is fine. Is
Non-lethal
that not how it
D&D
works?
damage makes the very polite thing of ignoring how actual brains work.
Okay. It was a genuine question.
Yes. Yeah. Just saying
I just have a
non-lethal
question.
D&D, but it's
Just
one
a
of those
question,
D&D
Jay.
things where it's fine. You'll be okay. Yeah.
If I didn't do non-lethal and I critted on him like that, would he have died?
He would have been at 0. So to insta-kill someone who makes death saving throws, you have to, in a single attack, not a turn, a single attack, deal double their maximum hit points. So he would have been at 0, bleeding out, dying. The only difference is you knocked him out, so he was at 0, but he was unconscious, not making death saving throws. He would have been making death saving throws if you'd hit him normally, though.
Racer is still making rolls. Well, it was a fun run. It was a fun one.
It was. I didn't anticipate that being the demise of Argden, but I guess at least we know now there's monsters in the lake that are attracted to
There's something to
thaumaturgy.
like on.
You know, there's a lot of
These
this that could have been
waters.
avoided. We just listened to Egg just saying.
I mean, Egg did be saying we should just let him go.
He did been saying just let him.
Yeah,
But that could have gone wrong as well. Like he could have just,
Could have just swam
the
off
rafting.
and then got eaten.
Yeah, but Egg, you haven't done anything wrong yet, so we would let that slide.
but he could have charged into town where he's known. It's his boss's city. Yeah, no, I'm.
Yeah, if he's known there, they'd know not to listen to him.
He's one of the witch's lieutenants though, and he's bossing around.
Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
No, it doesn't. He bosses around a rough
Oh my
Shasta.
God.
Does he?
Oh, Egg, that was brilliant. That was fucking great.
You're not helping.
The
my
idea that
content
every
at all.
NPC in this world has the same opinion of him that you guys do is very funny. He is much less threatening.
I am at peace with what happened.
I'm not. I have another nightmare.
That wave. Sorry, Jay, you wouldn't have seen it, but there's all these. I'm getting all these PMs at the moment, and one of them was just an ocean wave breaking, and it's just red with blood, and that's just sitting there with no comment.
That's great.
I said,
That's
you know how
Yeah.
Fallout has everyone dislike that. I put
Yep.
that in there.
Oh no, I
too.
saw that. Yep. Yeah. The red wave
Ah.
with these deeper cuts because it was nothing. Not even any text
I'm
to it.
looking
Just
forward
like
to the.
nah. Just
I'm looking forward to the end of the campaign when we can sit down and I can just spill all of the weird things that are going on behind the scenes.
Oh, all the bits we
looking
didn't.
forward. I'm
Oh,
looking forward to the debrief and having a chat
every-
about all of this.
For every one thing you guys see, there are 10 other weird things going on elsewhere.
Oh, come on.
I
That's
love this
awesome.
campaign.
No, that was super fun. Thank you again
Actually,
for
I
running
do
it.
have
Thank you everyone for staying up and getting up. Yep, right.
Anytime, guys. It was
I
lovely.
do have another question for you, Jay, before you bounce.
Yeah.
In terms of campaign, how far are we in?
You guys, so the campaign, the way, for the sake of the book, you guys are over halfway, but that's
Okay.
because D&D books aren't really structured in a linear way necessarily. So this is technically what is called Chapter 2. But you've also got to remember, like, Chapter 3 is the hag's house alone. So, basically, the campaign sort of think of it as split into 5 main parts. You guys are at the end of Part 2, more or less. So, each of the 3 areas is a part. So you'll basically go hither, then thither, then yon, and then there is a 5th part that I won't spoil. That will be you guys dealing with the final problem. And the first part was the Witchlight Carnival, more or less. So you guys are sort of at the end of the second part.
What's the last one? Is it the
The
winter
last
court? The summer court?
It is. You guys actually already saw it. It is the. You guys have already seen the castle at the center sort of thing. It's that essentially. It's you guys. The only entry there is through yon, so you guys have to sort of make the long trek around to get in there to deal with the problem and deal with the 3
Sort of
hags
makes sense.
one
We
by
already
one.
knew we had to go through. You'd already laid out with Witch
Yeah,
and
we'll
Light that we had
have
to go
to
through
go
everybody to
over-
deal with the problem.
Yeah.
We still
go
gotta find the
from
unicorn.
You guys-
Yeah.
You guys have been informed that the only way to properly free this place and leave is to wake up Ziblina, essentially, who is
Yeah.
trapped, frozen in time in that castle. So that castle is essentially the end goal should be the end goal of the group. You know that all roads sort of lead there for you guys.
Yeah, and look,
Also,
Ogden
We're
was
supposed to
cursed
be
by
Eagle
her.
Wheel's Cauldron, aren't we?
Ex-
Because that
Except
is
for
what is
luggage,
used this whole
she'll
time.
like just throw it to the sea monster again.
I also just remembered we never went to the cottage on stilts.
No, aren't we finding out where that is here?
We have
Isn't
a
that
map to it.
potentially?
Is this where the
The
cottage
cottage on
is?
stilts appears to be the hut in the center.
Yeah, the Hag's
Okay.
cottage. Yeah.
Bavlorna's house. Yeah.
Okay.
Egg, can I address that though? That was very much in keeping with oh thank you, Tate. In keeping with Luggage and his history and background that may not necessarily have been discussed with the Misfits just yet. So Ogden was very
Murdering
triggering.
somebody?
No, didn't murder him, wouldn't murder him. But Ogden was very triggering to Luggage.
Yeah, from how you're were reacting, how your words you're saying, I did realize it was something for your character. So I was
Yeah.
like,
Do
I'm gonna roll
robots
with
have
it.
feelings? Jeez.
Actually, I do have
Not
another
a
question,
robot.
Jay.
Not a robot.
If,
an automaton.
if for some reason I would never do this, but if we run into another Warforged, would my my psychotic daggers work on them? Because technically, aren't they're magically based? So
Yes, but psionic damage does affect them. Warforged are strange. Warforged
Yeah.
are, how would I describe it? They're organic, inorganic. They're a strange sort of like
We lost you there, Jay.
They-
Sorry.
yeah.
a humanoid. A humanoid would, but better in some ways, worse in others. Oh, apologies. Yes, it would work.
Luggage, you might want to watch out.
For
You murder again, I murder you.
Nah, who's going to feed you to the lake?
I'm gonna feed you to the lake. Egg's gonna help me.
What? No.
roll high.
What? Sea
No, I'm
monster
kidding. I
would
wouldn't throw
wanna
away our
eat-
treasure chest.
So if you fed luggage to the lake, does that make him
It's
driftwood?
I am carrying all your gear, so you might want to at least loot.
That is true.
Loot him
You
and
might
then
want to loot
toss
him
him.
first if you can get the figure out how to open up the chest cavity.
I'm pretty sure I can find a way.
I have an axe.
Yeah.
Got my
We're not
axe
killing luggage.
and
We're
my
not killing
dagger.
luggage.
It'd be nice if you didn't. Just
No.
saying.
No, I would never attack a party member.
Jane,
no,
we've-
willingly.
We've
Keyword on
chatted.
the willingly.
We've chatted about some cool ideas for Luggage, provided he survives
Yeah.
this campaign.
Yeah. Was it worth it for luggage?
In terms of for the character, yeah, there was no fault taken. If the rabbit would have just spoken true, he would have been fine, and he was never in danger from Luggage.
What Rakshasa?
Yeah,
Fucking
fucking
mate.
Jay, the
No
fucking
idea
hell.
what you're talking about.
Which sucks. Like that was all in character, but intimidation, I got a -1, and I was rolling
Yeah.
like shit. So I was like, God damn it.
You know, I'm rolling. I'm surprised. Usually, this app
Okay.
makes me roll averagely below 10 most of the time. But I'm liking this campaign because this is the first time I've ever got a nat 20 on this fucking app. Usually, my nat 20s are by these.
Mind you, when I was playing the monk, I rolled really well. Go back to Luggage, it's
Mhm.
like, nah,
did.
you get shit dice.
I'm gonna take off anyway, guys. and
Yeah, me too. Thank
Yep.
you. That's a late
Thanks
one.
for that. Great work, all.
Everyone.
Thank you so much, Jay. You
Yes.
have a wonderful evening, buddy. We'll talk to you next week.
See you next week.
Thank you,
Anytime.
everyone.
Catch
I'm
you
just see yous. All right.
Boy.
And then there were 4
Right.
until Egg. Okay, it's by Egg. Now there were 3 once he leaves.
I'm about to find someone to raid through to, and then I need to go sleep.
Same.
I'm gonna go take.
That
a
was
nap.
heaps of
I'm
fun.
tired. I have a headache.
Thank you so much again for getting up early for us, dude. It's always appreciated.
Yeah.
All right, you can go watch a chess grandmaster play. Anyone who's still awake, thanks very much for the hang, and I will catch you all on Thursday. Oh, bring on Monday. I'm enjoying this heaps. See you, boys.
See ya.
Bye, bud.
See you, everyone. Night Bean, thank you for holding up the chat as always. Legendary Ubermod. See yous.
Yeah, just get better at the game.
Yeah, you gotta. You're good. Spar's got to get
Yeah,
good
man.
now.
Yeah, I'm not going to get good.
You'd
Yeah,
be
me too.
surprised.
I will be.
Discussion
I will be entertaining.
You'd be surprised how
Well done,
you don't
Tony.
Oh,
even
how
realize
goes
how
the
much better you are.
audio?
Well, we fixed it during the week. Come on, Dante. Yay, volume.
We did fix it, yes. I believe it to be much better now than it was previously.
You're back to your radio
Yeah.
DJ classic best. That's what I
Coming
like
up
to hear.
next, we've got rainbow headbands.
And rogues 1v1ing immortal demons.
You want to
Stay
see rogues
tuned.
shit themselves while they run away? We've got that covered. for
Technically a
you.
While they
fiend.
run away in the sky.
We've
Fly
got Brave
away.
Sir Robin.
Oh, I'm so glad you shared that with Beam.
I can't believe that Ben didn't know.
Dude, we're old. It's
Yeah,
it's
well,
it's
okay.
not a
That's
it's not
true.
a it's
I resemble
I'm
that
not.
comment, I'll have you know.
Yep. If you'd said it to my daughter, she'd just look at you blankly.
Shit, no, that's all right. Just, okay, boomer. That's what I get.
Well, she stopped saying that because I realized she hates being called a Zoomer.
Oh,
So she'd go, okay, Boomer, I go, okay, Zoomer, and we agreed to have a truce. So I don't get Boomered and she doesn't get Zoomered.
My daughter at the moment has started saying bruh.
bro.
No. Oh no.
And I'm like, please stop.
Nah, that's good. You've got so much ammunition there.
Just get a few examples of it on video
Alright.
before you get it to
Do
stop.
you even lift, bro? Oh my god, you skip leg day. Like, not bad, good size.
I think we found Dante's next character voice.
Fucking hell. Oh my god, Spar. No, why?
That's the voice of a Goliath barbarian if ever I heard one.
I said, watch out, you. One call, 50 dwarfs on your door right now.
I'm so glad I'm recording this.
Yeah, yeah.
How is it never at the
Oh.
end of like your D&D videos? I don't understand.
I think he's
Well,
saving it up, is it? Is this
No,
going to be like one
quite
mega?
a
Like,
few of the intro ones we've the conversations taken some turns that I don't know that I'd really be happy outing those conversations for people
what?
permanently recorded on the internet. But this one belongs there. Oh,
If you don't take that like good size one he just did and make that a soundbite in your channel, I'll be very
Oh my
disappointed.
god, yeah, I want the updated sound entry.
I'm waiting for the Valor.
A bad good size.
Where's the Valor one? You're gonna clip me the Valor.
Oh, was I? Shit, that's right. You sent me the file. Ah,
I sent you the raw video file.
oh mate, you know I've been snowed under here.
I'm with you, Racer. I'll send you the one for this as well. Get
It's
you get on
good.
that.
I've got you covered.
Oh, that would be awesome. That'll definitely be a sub-only soundbite. That one.
Sweet.
I'm not putting that out to the general populace. Oh my god. I'm in for that character.
What do you mean
Why did-
character? That's just,
why-
I'm playing a character when I'm not like this. You don't even know.
Riding the horse up and just... shirtless Goliath barbarian. The D&D
Yeah, my horse,
version
he's painted black and he's got 3 white stripes.
with a bard on the back just singing. But the bard only sings when the horse is walking.
Love it. Slab horse.
Oh my god.
Too good.
Oh,
Right.
all right.
Hey,
it's
I
time
should
to-
test also if there's any echo from
It's time to
sounds
send
being played
Ranik.
on other machine.
His wake-up call, Racer. You want it? Yes, that would be awesome.
No, someone else can do it.
All right.
Did anyone hear that then?
No.
No.
Hear what?
No?
Just your voice.
No.
I'm just saying.
No
you
new
sound-
rock stars, Eric Voss, Marvel's.
No.
No, not like when we had like that fucking Batman or whatever it was. Fucking
When the
clip
trailer.
fucked out, yeah,
The
drums,
trailer.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Is,
Someone's getting
is
caught
our
up on E3.
corpse? I mean, Ranik coming?
I just sent him a message on Discord to wakey.
I don't know, I streamed on Saturday, and obviously OBS has updated,
Mm.
and it
couple of
threw
times.
all my audio out.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
27
someone
point-
let off air horns, and like my kids just
Oh.
stopped what they were doing, and like looked at me, and I was just like, "Oh, that was so fucking loud."
Damn
I
it,
literally,
Jay.
like, it hurt my ears. I was like, "Okay, that was loud."
That sounds like when I've swapped over and I haven't turned everything down and I've had work stuff that day and I change over to these headphones and so all the volume is adjusted for work and then I jump into stream and everything's at full blast because I've had my little like shitty like earbuds in and then someone comes in and drops air horns at like 100 volume and I've got the ear cans on and I just about I can have my eyeballs pop out of my head. I know exactly what you're saying. Like, holy shit. He just woke the neighbors up.
It
And
was
then I'm there
Moo
going,
that did it to me
"Fuck."
too. Like, I'm like full engrossed in the Lost Ark, and he just blasts that, and I'm just like, "Yep, cool, thanks. That was awesome. Love it."
Oh dear.
So you're into the Lost Ark and not Final Fantasy?
I will
Yeah.
let you guys know that Dynasty has a green dot next to his name and he's online in Discord.
Oh.
I just can't.
The only FF I see is the one you type in chat when I win.
I've tried playing it, but like I love Lost Ark at the moment.
What was the other game?
love
Sorry,
it.
I was in Discord.
Final Fantasy.
I haven't tried it. I watched you stream it.
Yeah, me too. I'm up to Heavenswood. Of course. Yeah, Red Mage is fun. It's my favorite.
Egg.
Hmm?
Have you had time in all your busy Final Fantasy scheduling to send me through a Hero Forge character?
That's
Yeah,
a no.
I sent it through.
hearing
You
no.
mustn't have got it. Have to do it all again.
You haven't even told me if you're happy with just the default one I sent you. Do you want me to just use this? Or can you change it? You haven't even given me that.
Which one did you send me?
The paladin that's like all in gold armor.
When was this?
Oh, like a month ago when I initially asked you about it.
I did it that day.
You
It's
did.
probably the only thing I actually
Racist.
like got involved in.
Race is messaging me from work trying to take a screenshot on her phone of it and it just wouldn't work. It's just going, all right, it's all right. Fuck it,
Bye.
I'll just do it when I get home. That would be really
Yeah.
good because I can't put that in. It's too low res. I'm sorry, I tried.
No, well, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I had fun taking the default one and sticking all the cakes and lollipops around it, but yours looks a lot better to match your character.
Mine's just got like cupcakes galore.
Well, why did my slideshow shit itself?
Don't know.
I'm gonna fix
Yeah.
my
Slideshow. What is this?
Did know
The,
anyone good with
slideshow
computer?
on IBS.
Oh.
The one that runs while we play when I don't have the like the dice roll up. But last time I had the dice roll up nearly the whole time because Ranik was rolling for his life.
Oh,
Oh,
get this
apparently-
right. So you know
yeah.
how I was in sales for like a little bit and I moved back into the warehouse.
Mhm.
Well, the guy that trained me up in sales, he left. Like he gave his notice and he left. And then like the day after he left, it just turned to absolute fucking chaos out in the warehouse because he'd fucked up so many orders.
Ooh.
Shit.
Did-
So we've spent like the
Do it on
last week,
purpose or just
last
fucked it up?
No, it looks like in the end he just didn't give a fuck. And like he was ordering wrong colors, like wrong amounts of things, like shit was just getting returned. What the fuck is that crawling along my floor? Oh, it's a cricket. Cool. And I've spent like the last 3-4 days trying to fix all this shit. So like I've been like extra tired because I've had to use so much more brain power than what I normally use in a day.
Have you got it under control though? Have you
No.
wrestled it back? Not yet.
Nah, we've got to
Bugger.
basically. We've got 2 weeks before we move, I think, and we've got to try and wheedle out all his orders before we move.
Wee,
Otherwise,
here he
it's just
is.
going to be a shit face when we
Oh
move.
my god! Look at this bloke.
It's the sleepy boy.
He's here, but is he?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Wake up.
Aww.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's turned the
You heard
camera
his
off.
feeling.
Oh.
Egg, you don't
What?
need to role play with Ranik. All right, just talk to him normally. I was actually chatting to Jay today that I was really disappointed we didn't get to see you interact with the drunk pixies. I was all in for you waking that pixie up and having a chat to him about your friend.
And Jay doing his pixie voice.
Yes, I was so excited for it. I was all in for it.
I was watching a D&D video trying to find like a class build for a fairy sorcerer. Apparently there are none.
Yeah.
And I oh well.
Yeah, you can fly at least.
And I swear to God, this video I watched, they were describing the Witchlight Carnival, and it sounded like Jay's voice.
Oh, really?
And I was like, did Jay just kind of like get that little sound grab and he's like, I'm gonna run with that character because it sounds just like me?
Well, that sounds like
I
a
was
question
so
for Jay.
confused.
There's
I've
steel in
watched
you, man.
so many. Like I think I know which one it is. But yeah, you'll have to give me a
Yeah,
bit to try and find it.
I used to play sorcerer. It's quickened and twin spell. The min-max mana magics. Well, it's twin spell is pretty good. Like you can twin cast haste. Like
Guys, I'm happy for you to continue that, but do you mind if I just go live just while Dynasty gets oh no, he's
God,
back.
anyone think you're running a stream here, mate? Come on.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry.
alright,
Hang on. Dynasty's camera's not coming through. Let me put him back in again.
he looks grumpy.
He looks like a man who needs caffeine.
This looks like a man who doesn't feel like making coffee.
There we go. We're good. Yep. All right.
Just
But
pour
I
the
have to
powder
get
in your
back,
mouth.
I'm not drinking instant coffee, dude.
Just pour the beans in your mouth.
I
then.
know I'm young, but damn.
Just chew them
I
up.
respect myself a little
nom.
bit. I'll just put the beans straight in my mouth.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
That sounds fun.
Whew. I bet it was. Holy shit. There would have been so much shit flying around. Shit.
Yeah, it's a
Holy
bit of
shit.
rocket tag at level 20.
It really is.
Okay.
I'm a wizard in a party of all like fighters and barbarians and paladins. I'm the only squishy party member, but I'm the one who keeps having to solve their damn problems for them. It's great. I love it. Oh,
All right. I think we are all up and running. I've just been doing your audio levels as you guys were chatting, and it seems to be okay.
Is mine loud now?
No, I preemptively dropped your volume
Oh,
down. So I didn't
man, come
lose-
on.
So I didn't lose an eardrum when you came in.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that.
It's also
It's
Dante.
fine.
I spent so long going and getting every single.
Oh, sorry, man.
No, it's all right. Sorry, it was the first hour. Hey, Bean, it was the first hour where you're on the same channel as I think it was Dynasty, because normally you guys are around similar volume.
Yeah.
And it was in that hour I had to go and separate him out from you. That was fun. After that, it was easy when I split
That
your
was good.
channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it should be good today.
Dude, that you should have seen the boost I was putting on the game
Oh, I can only imagine.
to get you up there.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like someone's watching the Witchlight video that they were talking about.
there's a lot in preparation for this game. Normally it takes a while after a book releases for there to be like the usual guys who like make D&D videos pulling it apart. But this book was really anticipated, and thankfully there was a lot of stuff from the game. There's a lot of really cool stuff out there about this adventure and just the Feywild in general. So it's really good if you guys wanted to do some research. There's so much out there.
Wouldn't that
Is there-
potentially spoil the storyline though? If we looked at the wrong thing?
Maybe. Like it
I don't want to
running things from a book the book is sort of more of a guideline. It gives me it gives me, the pathway on either side of the road and the general direction the road should go on. But how you guys want to drive on that road is entirely up to you.
Or off the road in the case of Ranik.
There's a road?
Yeah.
He put the fucking
I don't know what you're talking about.
he dodge rolled off the road.
I'm glad I don't have my camera on, because the entirety of last session I was wide-eyed panicking. Entire session.
You were wide-eyed panicking.
Oh,
Dynasty, you were a crack, dude. That was no shit. I
You're
had
great.
tears in my eyes just doing the edits and cutting things down and boosting the audio up. just fucked. Oh, that was so good. Sorry, yes, we are all here. We are ready when you are, so.